1 second, guys. I do not know how good this is going to be. It's been acting up a lot lately. This camera is very bad. Keeps crashing out. In fact, it crashed my whole computer, believe it or not. All right, that seems to have done it. I don't know why it wants to give me so much hell. But hopefully it'll last. I don't know how long it'll last, but hopefully it'll last. Let me adjust the display a little bit here. Here we go. Perfect. All right. Let's go. Looking at chat right now. Havoc waiting room. Havoc. That's all my stream is. The Havoc waiting room. Just gonna sit around and wait until Havoc's stream and then go to that. Wow. Okay. I know how much you care. And I don't know how long the camera's going to last. This camera is very shitty. It's very old. I don't know how long it's going to last. In fact, when I first plugged it in, it crashed my whole computer. And ever since trying to get it connected to OBS, it is disconnected, reconnected, froze up numerous times. I don't know if it's going to last the whole stream, but I thought I'd at least try. So the way this is set up is kind of awkward. So believe it or not, I've got 2 dinner chairs directly in front of my chair. This dinner chair has my microphone connected to it, so that's how you're able to hear me. It's literally right here, hidden by my like a little thing. I get my finger right there. Then I have my camera hooked up to this other dinner chair, which is facing away from me. And I've got my table right here, which has my Bible on it because I was doing my Bible study the other night. And then it's a very wonky setup. I do not have a professional gaming room or professional gaming setup. I am very ramshackle, as it were. So I'm not gonna lie, man. This is a very weird setup for me. But I have been told many times that people want to see my face reveal, and I don't know why you do. I'm an ugly dude. I am ugly as sin. In fact, I don't even normally look like this. So I was trimming my beard. I actually normally have a beard. I was trimming it the other day, but the little bit that goes on so that I trim it the right length fell off while I was trimming, and it took a chunk off the whole beard. So I was like, ah, dang it. So I just had to trim the whole damn beard, and now it's just now starting to grow back in. So you're seeing kind of my 5 o'clock shadow, which looks very unappealing. I'm just an ugly dude. I am an ugly dude. Which Bible verse are you studying? It's not a specific verse. As you've been watching my Bible study videos, you know that I am in the Sermon on the Mount, and so I have been reading that nonstop. So that's what I've been up to. Raven, do you think my idea of the new Woolen hero could be based on Blue Boo is bad, and would the Emperor be a Primarch to the Grey Knights? I don't think it's a bad idea. Why would I think it's a bad idea? And would the Emperor be a Primarch to the Grey Knights? No, because the Emperor's not a Primarch. But yeah, I'm an ugly as sin fella. All right. So, Raven, you look better than me. I don't know what you look like, so I don't know whether that's I don't know what bar we're setting for that. But awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the wrong one. I'm gonna pull up. Yeah, this is it. The Warriors In thing. So we all know when it's happening. The Year 9 Season 4 reveal stream. Very excited. I hope that in this stream they tell us if we're getting a Year 10. I want us to get a Year 10. There we go. Fix that. All right. I'm straight when I say this. You're a beautiful, gorgeous man. You don't need to lie to me. I appreciate it, but you don't need to lie to me. Better than orcs. Thomas, bro, you know that bar is incredibly low, right? If someone says, man, I know I'm ugly, hey, you look better than an orc. Great. Come on, dude. Anyway, you look like a normal person to me. Yeah, well, thank you. Raven, I have a question. From the teaser that has been shown, the hero skin looks male. Do you think it can be a female? And suppose it's male, would they make the hero female locked? Well, from the... all we saw was like their leg in the teaser. So I don't know if it's male or female. But let me see. Let's go through the hero skins we've gotten. So in Season 1, we got Calliope, which was, I think, the only hero skin we got that season. So that's female. Then we got, in Season 2, we got Coalheart, which was male. Then in Season 3, we got a female and male hero skin. So we've tied it up now. So it could be any way, I think. Unless, am I missing one? Why do I feel like I'm missing one? Was there another one in Season 1 that I forgot about? Because I know we had Calliope. I can't. Did we have another one? I don't know. How long until the Warriors Den? 70 minutes. A little over an hour. You look decent, but the camera angle probably doing you favors. Damn, I'm getting shade. Man, I shouldn't have done this camera thing. I'm getting shade right now. Let me take a look. I'm very curious. Will you work? Yes, thank goodness. All right, let me see. Because if I go to the hero skins, I should be able to find out. Try that again. Really? All right. Well, got to do this the old-fashioned way then. All right, here we go. So, no, I was right. The only hero skins we've gotten this year are Calliope, Captain Coalheart, Lady Saori, and Yoshiro. So we've gotten 2 female, 2 male. It could go either way. This hero skin could go either way. Because usually they try to even it out, right? But now since they've got 2 of both, I don't know. $10 from Corwin. Glad to catch your stream. This is what I can spare to help out. Hey, anything is really nice because this month is going to be crazy. Because obviously it's Christmas, like it's the Christmas holiday season. But also my birthday is at the very end of the month on December the 29th. And so any love or support from you guys is always appreciated. I consider it all birthday gifts. You know what I'm saying? How do I feel about the Hive Ganger and Darktide? I couldn't care less. You gonna swap the desktop to big screen and the camera to small screen? Yeah, I will. I'll swap it when we get to the stream. Yeah. Was Virtuoso still the latest hero? It feels like it's been years. Yeah, Virtuoso was still the most recent hero, but we're getting a new Wulin. Maybe not today, but we are getting a new Wulin. Raven, you remember me? You remind me of my old teacher a while back. He looked a lot like you and have self-conscious about his looks, but he was funny as hell. Like, you don't put yourself down. You are not ugly. I appreciate that, but I know where I stand in the pecking order. I have been treated. You play Arc Raiders? No, I do not play Arc Raiders. I have not downloaded it. Your birthday's also the 29th? Cool, Lemon. That's cool. It's nice to see your face, Raven. I hope you and Royal are staying warm this winter. We're doing our best. Honestly, the cold doesn't bother me all that much. I prefer cold to hot. Will they show new Wulin today? No, this is Title Update 1. We probably won't get the new hero until Title Update 2. So I think we're going to get a new hero skin. But I don't think we're going to get the new hero yet. But I want to get the new hero. And can I just say, I keep saying I want a Xian Wulin hero. It's not that hard. If we get this new Wulin hero, can we please get a Xian for him? Please? Pretty please? New Wulin coming into you. Yep. What's up, Samuel? Hey, Raven, what's going to be the story for the season? I don't know. I haven't heard what the story is. You're not ugly. You're not even close, bro. Thank you, Chaos. I appreciate you. I'd look a lot better if my beard were out. Like I said, the little bit on my razor broke off while I was shaving, and so it took like a whole thing out of my beard. And I was like, oh dang it! So I had to shave the whole thing off. I have not seen my normal cheeks in a long time. He's online when I'm awake. Oh, where are you from, Sorella? Like, where are you from that you wouldn't be awake? Oh, I have people all the time asking me what a Xeon is. So, since I have my camera, I can show you. This is a Xeon. This is a Xeon. You know, Mulan sword? Come on. Y'all should know this sword. Is this so hard? This is like the iconic Chinese sword. And we don't have it yet. Wulin been around for over, what? 5 years now? 6 years? And we still don't have this sword in the Wulin. Seriously. Why don't we do that? Sweden is... oh, so you're from Sweden. Okay, Sweden. Gotcha. Blink twice if you were under NDA about the season and or its contents. I won't blink, but I will say this. I will say that they don't tell me everything. Even when I do get, like, early access to things and stuff like that, even when that does happen, they don't always tell me everything. Like, for example, I'll give you an example. Back when back last season, we were told, like, certain things, like, hey, be aware, you will get access to this battle pass, and you will get access to this hero skin for free, and here's what the hero skin's called, but we don't know the story of the hero skin, we don't know the lore of the gameplay, we don't know any of that yet, so they don't always tell us everything, they just kind of say, hey, you're going to get early access to this, don't talk about it until it actually comes out, you know, that kind of thing. So even if I were told stuff, which I can't reveal, I wouldn't know everything. And you look very striking without a beard. Wait till I grow it back out again. It looks a lot better. But anyway. Bro, your lore videos are so dope. I even watch them when I'm not eating. Thank you. I started playing Dark Tide as veteran sharpshooter. All right. It seems a little generic looking, but I'm sure the fighting style is where it would shine. Yeah, if you've ever watched someone fight with a Xeon, it looks really cool. But yeah, it's a beautiful blade. Oh, and okay, so this is funny. During one of my executions graded, this is a true story. During one of my executions graded, I was explaining how the katana basically worked and why or why not it would get a kill. And this guy said that, yeah, just prove you've never used a katana before. Prove you've never used a katana before. I'm like, I own a katana. And he's like, oh yeah, let me guess, you totally own one. What is it made of? Plastic? Is it made of paper? Yeah. Made of paper. Don't bring that shit to my table. You're far handsomer than me. I look like a caveman. Hey, Red, I always wanted to ask, what is your most want to ask, what is your most favorite weapon from the medieval era? Probably either the longsword or the poleaxe. I like those weapons a lot. They're really cool weapons. I'll tell you, man, confidence goes a long way. I'm not traditionally good looking myself, but I found the best parts about me and got myself a good woman. God sent me. If I can do it, you can believe in you. The problem is, every relationship I've been in, and I've been in a few, don't get me wrong, but every relationship I've been in, it almost always ends poorly. I had two girls cheat on me. One of them was very unapologetic. She just straight up said, I cheated on you. Yeah. Been doing it for about a month. A few others were foreign. Like, they weren't from America, so they ended up going back to their own countries, and you can't maintain long-distance relationships well. I'll just say that. So that was very sad. And the last girlfriend I had, it didn't last long at all because she stood me up. on our, like, I think it was our second or third date. She stood me up. So I have gone a long time without a girlfriend. Not for lack of trying, but I just can't seem to nail down a lady. I ain't got the riz. I'm a dork. What are the chances you didn't cut somebody when you showed the katana? Who's your favorite Outlander so far? Hatsune. I just find Hatsune so fun to play. God help anyone who breaks into your house. They're going to get it. Oh, actually, dude, not even kidding. My bedroom is very close to the entry door to our apartment. My brother has said if someone breaks in through our door, they better pray that they get past my room before I wake up. Because if I get to them first, I've got swords to deal with them. My brother's the one with the gun. So, well, I own a gun too, but my brother owns like 3 shotguns. So, what kind of weapons do you have? I got a Xion sword. I got a katana. Got a poleaxe. Got a long sword. I've got Nodachi, which is Kensei's weapon. I've got a spear. Let's see. I've got another katana, but it's not nearly as well maintained as this one. I've got a machete. I've got a cavalry saber. Almost forgot about that one. And I've got another one that I didn't bring with me from home, which is basically a kukri. Can we get a hero who throws javelins at baby strollers? I need more reliable heroes. Hey, Lord Thunder. You need to find a lady who likes swords and knight stuff. You know how hard that is to find. Would you ever want a fist-fighting character? Perhaps they have some type of Asian-inspired brass knuckles or eagle claws. I've said many times I don't think that would work in For Honor. I don't think it's a good idea. I know everyone wants it, and in one of my videos I talked about how I could see it happening, like what I would do to make it work, but I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think a fist-fighting hero is a good idea. What's up, Sabosa? Raven face jump scare was not what I expected for this morning. Warriors, damn it, I'm all for it. Well, yeah, my face is scary. Let me just be real. I'm trying not to die of laughter from the mental of trembling intruder facing Raven and Lark going full on Dark Angels on them. Oh, dude. I know which sword I'm pulling if they break in. My favorite. This big boy. Ain't she gorgeous? Huge sword, that. It's not that it's heavy, it's that it's cumbersome. Which weapon is better, longsword or katana? Longsword is more versatile, so I'd go with longsword. Yeah, that's me, Bishop. I never had a girlfriend, to be honest. I could care less. Hey, that's you, bro. You got a name for your sword? Some of them I have named. Like the katana, I call chrysanthemum. Because if you look at the, right there, if you look at the little symbol, it's a chrysanthemum flower right there. And the tsuba, which is the handguard, is in the form of an imperial chrysanthemum. But that's the only one I've named. I haven't named any of the others. I have the exact same crossguard sword on my wall. Nice. Nerdy girls do exist. Keep looking. I just live in a place where it's hard to find them because I live in a part of the state where it's all party girls who want to do nothing but drink and do drugs and mess around, and I've got more self-respect than that. If this character would have to be a low damage attacker with high punch damage, built like an assassin heavy hybrid, I just don't think it makes sense. I mean, they've said many times that when they design a hero, they look at the weapon first, and then they build a hero around the weapon. Well, if you have a hero who doesn't have weapons, what are you going to build it around? I think it's possible. I mean, look, if you think of it like this, I didn't want a rapier hero. I said for a long time I didn't think that was a good idea. We got it. I don't think it was a good idea, but we got it. So they could add a Fisticuffs hero. You know what's funny, though? You know what's funny? I said over and over and over and over and over again not to add a rapier hero. Please don't give us a rapier hero. They give us one. And it's currently the most hated character in the game. The most toxic character in the game. I'm a prophet. This really was the year of F Raven, wasn't it? This really was the year where Ubisoft said, hey, F you, Raven. Think about it. I was supportive of female pirate. I thought female pirate was cool. We get a male pirate hero skin. I said, do not add a rapier hero. We do not want a rapier hero. Rapier hero would be a bad idea. We get Virtuosa. A new male warden skin? We have 2 warden skins now. We have Ramiel, and we have the Unsung Knight. We don't need another warden skin right now. We're good. Before Virtuosa, who was the most toxic? Okay, so before Virtuosa, I think the most toxic hero by far... That's a good question. Which hero? Probably Varangian. Probably Varangian Guard. I think that when Varangian Guard came out, I think that when Varangian Guard came out, a lot of people liked them a lot at first, but it didn't take long before people came to hate them. But the thing is, Varangian Guard is just... It's hard to fix what Varangian is. It's really hard to fix what Varangian is. But I find that Varangian is not as annoying as Virtuosa. Varangian is not quite as annoying as Virtuosa. Because at the very least, Varangian Guard is a little bit easier to counter than Virtuosa. So yeah, that's my stance on that. What's a hero in desperate need of a hero skin? Tiandi. I think Tiandi needs a hero skin. I've checked out the flowering effect on the various heroes. Here's what I saw. Knights and Outlanders have roses. Samurai have what looks like chrysanthemums or marigolds. And Vikings have lilies. Interesting. Virtuosa an overpowered B. I just hate fighting her so much. Agreed. I hate Virtuosa. I despise fighting Virtuosas. Now, here's the funny thing. In a duel scenario, one-on-one, it's okay. It's not as bad. It's not as bad. I can deal with Virtuosa one-on-one. It's not as bad. In a 4v4, they are hell to deal with. If you get a Virtuosa and pair them up with anyone, they are suddenly the most annoying character to exist. They are so annoying. And I'll give you an example why. So, people always say, oh no, it's just like any other All-Guard character, man. It's just like if you were teamed up against by a group of warlords or a conqueror or something like that. No, let me explain. Let's say that you're up against, let's say, create example, a warlord and a virtuosa, right? Okay, I'm up against a warlord and a virtuosa. I'm playing warden. Virtuosa goes into her stance, right? And warlord goes into his all-guard, right? Okay. As warden, if I try to guard break either of them, the other will just attack me, and it's a waste of time and energy, right? So I have an option. Warden has an option. I can shoulder bash one of them and get hyper armor on the follow-up so I can still get some damage even if they repay me. Okay, consider that for a moment. But here's the rub. I can only safely shoulder bash Warlord. Because if I decide to mix things up and shoulder bash Virtuosa, she's going to dodge it anyway. So she literally cuts off my options on what I can do. So I'm limited to just one option, and she will still punish me, especially if she decides to do it with a bleed attack follow-up, which is very annoying. And then if you get two Virtuosos side by side, you might as well just put down your remote and go get something to eat, because you're dead, man. You're not doing anything. For Virtuosos are like a storm of angry bees. Yeah. Tiandi hero skin this season. Tiandi put down the bottle and come with the stream. Sorry, my chat's down there. For Virtuoso, I was playing Breach and the enemy team was all Virtuoso. I was running Lawbringer. The enemy team was all Virtuoso. I don't know if you guys would win that. That sounds like a different one. So true about Virtuoso and Kyoshin, especially in a stinking nightmare of a gank. Okay, so the two characters that I think are absolute aids in any 4v4 scenario are Kyoshin and Virtuoso. Kyoshin and Virtuoso, I think, are absolute aids in 4v4 scenarios. And what I find so funny is Virtuoso was designed to be a duelist character. She was meant to be a duel character, but she's a god in fours. Make that make sense. But I think Kyoshin is just as cringe. I really do. I think Kyoshin is just as cringe as Virtuoso, if not more so. Because Kyoshin's All Guard, while it can be dealt with a bash or what have you, it grants so much gain without enough risk. It gives so much gain without enough risk, especially if you have the right feats. I have a vampire virtuoso named Vitrinia. Oh, cool. Hi, Raven. First time for me seeing your face. Hope you're good despite a virtuoso. I'm good, man. I'm good. TikTokers love Kyoshin. They used to love Orochi. I've always put on Virtuoso but my friends because I'm the best against her. Does anyone else get assigned to certain people because your friends are bad at fighting them? Honestly, if I'm playing with friends, like let's say that I'm playing with Havoc or I'm playing with POV, Professor POV. If you don't know who he is, he's awesome. If I'm playing with those guys, I know that they are way better than I am. So I will often back off and kind of let them deal with a very hard to deal with player. But if I see that they're struggling or they're getting overwhelmed, then I'll step in. But usually I trust my better teammates to take care of problems. Now, if I'm running solo queue and I'm not with my friends, then sometimes people rely on me to do the fighting, which I'm like, bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for them. When does it start? We got about 50 minutes. But I always start early because I like to chat with my community. Raven, what character would you recommend for a player that has trouble reacting to things? If you have trouble reacting, all guard characters are going to be very useful. So I would recommend characters like Warlord, because that hyper armor is going to be very. Because here's the thing. Here's what you need to consider. If you are bad at reactions, then your best play is to use trade tactics. You want characters like Shugoki, Hitakiri, Warlord. You want those characters that can trade blows very easily and tank a lot of damage and have, hopefully, especially with Hitakiri and Shugoki, have hyper armor to hit through people. Like, for example, my reaction time isn't great. I am not good at parrying lights. I very rarely parry lights. It's something I'm not good at. But that's okay because there are times I can anticipate where an attack might come from, and I can usually deal with it. That's why I like to play very simplistic characters. Characters that can benefit from players who are reactionary. But I'm not good at light parrying. So I don't try all that often. I don't try to do what I can't do. So if you know your weakness, if you're like, I know that my reaction timing isn't good, I would lean into characters that can trade blows, because even if your reaction time is off, you should still be able to land a blow or at least trade. Now, if you're talking about reaction timing in terms of not just parrying, but like deflecting or crushing counter or counter guard breaking, that might be something you have to practice more. But in just terms of like light parrying, trust me, a lot of people can't. Sometimes I feel like Warlord needs a rework. He can be boring to play. Yeah, he's boring, but he's effective. That's the thing about Warlord. Everyone says he needs a rework. He needs a rework. He's so boring. Maybe, but he's so damn effective. You play against a good Warlord, I don't care what you're playing. He can destroy you. Warlord can be a very strong character in the right hands, which is why I'm scared to fix him, because why fix what ain't broke? Like, oh, but he's boring. Maybe, but he'll win it for you. Professor POV was a hard fight, but him and I shattered Raptor Rex on his BP. POV's a chill dude. POV is a chill dude. POV is a chill dude. He really is. He is a very nice guy. And Raptor Rex is a great guy, too. I just don't get... You know what's really sad, guys? I don't get to talk to a lot of the cool content creators all that often. I shouldn't even say cool. I just don't get to talk to a lot of content creators very often. Like, I don't get to talk to Havoc or Spooky all that much because of the time zone difference, which really sucks. Like, Havoc's a really good guy, really cool dude, and Spooky's one of the nicest, most chill guys I've ever talked to. I don't get to talk to them as often as I'd like because usually when Spooky starts streaming, I'm still wrapping up work, and by the time I get home, I'm just so tired I just can't join. I don't get to talk to POV all that often. Anytime I try to play with Raptor Rex, he's always busy with something else. He just can't do anything. And when a break and run is streaming, I'm already at work. So a lot of the people that I like to communicate with and a lot of the cool content creators, I don't get to interact with them that much. I feel so lonely. And you might think, oh, well, you could try collabing with them, like scheduling times to collab. Here's the big problem with that. I don't know how we could collab. Here's what I mean by that. My gift in this game is not gameplay. It is writing stories, going over the lore, all that kind of stuff. And so because of that, I don't have a lot I could offer, you know? So the big issue I have is, let's say that I reached out to Havoc and I said, hey, man, let's do a collab together. He'd say, okay, how do you want to do it? I don't know. Play some brawls and you carry me? I don't know how he would do that. It's not easy to do a collab where you know that you can't offer that much. I'm not great at the game. I'm not going to be able to carry much. I do storytelling. I do character creation. I do legends. I do history stuff. I do all that. Hard to do a collab there. So it's not easy for me to reach out and say, hey, Havoc, hey, Spooky, hey, Wextra, hey, POV, hey, Raptor, I've got this idea for a collab. Let's do this thing. And have them all on board because, first of all, time zone difference. Second of all, timing differences. And finally, I don't know what I can offer. You know? I'm kind of the dude who tags along. And I'm glad to tag along. It's awesome. But I also know my place. You know what I mean? Maybe do that thing you did with Ultor. Yeah, I guess. I could do more Ultor stories. I could tell stories about their characters, I guess. But how's that a collab? That's me doing something for them. It's not really us doing something together. Maybe I misunderstand the meaning of collab. Hey, Raven, drop your channel name in a break and run stream. He's a very chill guy. A break and run's awesome. A break and run is a really cool guy. He is criminally underrated. If you're not subscribed to a break and run, go subscribe right now. Go fix yourself. He's a really cool guy. He actually tries very hard to get all the content creators to kind of work together and build a community. What sucks is a lot of content creators don't listen to him. Well, not in a malicious way. It's just we're all introverted. We're all kind of nervous to really branch out. And so despite a break and run's best efforts, a lot of us struggle to get out of our shells. I know I did, and I still do to some extent. Create characters for you guys to roleplay as while playing together. I don't think that's their thing. I mean, I guess. You, Spooky, and My Wife Hates Me Gaming are the main creators I communicate with. My Wife Hates Me Gaming is awesome. I have not gotten to do much with him, but I do like his stuff. I also communicate with a gaming raptor. He's cool, too. I haven't heard from him in a bit. I hope he's doing well. To be honest, though, your For Honor Legends are really amazing. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm glad that you like them. And I intend to do more. I don't have any planned right now. But, you know, in the future. I would like to see someone use custom maps to make skits in the game. Oh, I think someone actually used to do that. I don't remember if they're still active. But they used to do that. Wifey, he's an awesome dude. Yeah, I'm going to be real. A lot of the For Honor content creator community are really awesome people. All the ones that I've talked to. And I'm also going to say this. I want to say this for the record. Can I say this? I don't know if any of the For Honor developers are watching this or if they will watch this. I don't know if they will. But I'm not saying this just for them. I'm saying this because it's a fact. A lot of people like to say, oh, the development team doesn't care. They just don't care about the game. Dead game. The development team doesn't listen. I have played games where the development team doesn't care. Like, I've played Dead by Daylight, okay? And I'm going to be real. I've communicated with the development team. I've worked alongside the development team. I did a commission for the development team. And so I've gotten to chat with them. I've gotten to communicate. I've gotten to see looks behind the scenes. I have spoken with them. And I'm going to say this, and I say this with no sarcasm, no lie in my heart. They love this game. They care about this game, and they care about our enjoyment of it. Yes, some of their updates are slower than we'd like, but that's because they want to be careful and not jump the gun with changes that may end up hurting the game more than helping it. Because let's face it, not all of us know everything about what goes on behind the scenes, and not all of us are equipped or knowledgeable enough to know the best fix for the game. So they do care. They love this game. And they are all really cool people from the ones I've talked to. And all the content creators that I have worked with, well, most of them anyway, are awesome people. Havoc is an amazing guy. I know a lot of people like to glaze him like he's some god of For Honor. And don't get me wrong, I thought he was a god of For Honor for a long time because he opened my eyes to how cool Warden was. But after just talking with him and getting to know him, he's just a cool guy. He's just a cool guy. You know? He is just a really cool dude. I gotta go to Britain sometime just to say hi to him and meet him in person. Spooky Wizard, great guy, chill dude, very welcoming, very funny dude. He's just very funny. He's got a great wit to him. Raptor Rex, I've never seen anyone who puts so much effort into their editing and yet makes it work so well. It is criminal that I have more subs than him. It is criminal. He should be way above me. He deserves to be way above me. So I'm waiting on him to get that 50,000. So please get there, Raptor. A break and run, like I said, criminally underrated. People need to be watching him more. People need to be subscribing to him more. It makes no sense. Wexra, the most popular For Honor Twitch streamer as far as I'm concerned. Very entertaining to watch. Very friendly and open. I haven't talked to her in a little bit, but I know that she's been going through a lot. Been praying for her. But she's awesome. She's a great person to talk to. A gaming raptor. Very friendly fellow. Enjoyed my interactions with him. Chaos Gorgon, of course. Enjoy my interactions with you as well. My wife hates me gaming, pops in on a few streams. I try to pop in on a few of his when I can, you know. And, of course, Professor POV, mentioned him earlier. I have met, and Freeze. I've talked to Freeze. I've talked to Marco Yolo, John DeLiner. All of these guys, all of these people I'm mentioning are really friendly, cool people. And when they tell me that they know who I am, when they say, oh yeah, we know you, you're Raven Knight. We know your stuff. That makes me very happy. It fills me up to know that. Now, not all of them watch my stuff. Like this is actually funny. Back when I first really got to meet Raptor Rex, because, okay, so I released that video where I was saying who my favorite For Honor content creators were, and I mentioned Raptor Rex. And I said, yeah, I've been a big fan of Raptor Rex for a while, too. And I said, I'm surprised you know who I am. And he goes, yeah, man, we all know who you are. And I said, oh, you've watched my stuff? And he said, well, I mean, I haven't watched your stuff, but I know who you are. I was like, okay. Like, well, I mean, we know you. We know you're that guy, but we don't, watch what you... No, I'm teasing him. Nothing else. But when they say that they know who I am, it makes me very happy. It makes me feel like I'm making a difference or I'm making an impact on the game. Genuinely. And part of why that's sobering for me is because I know my place. I'm not a great gamer. I'm not top tier. I can't compete in competitive. I'm trash most of the time. I think I've gotten better than I have been, for sure, but I don't think that I'm great. I'm trying to think of the right words here. I want to say my words right. I've spent a lot of my life, especially before YouTube and all that, very afraid of friendships. Very afraid of connections and relationships. And the reason why is because I've suffered a lot of betrayals. Like I said, I've been cheated on twice by girls that I've dated. But it's not just that. I've had people who have used me unapologetically. I have been abused. Not by my family, but by people that I trusted or people that I've associated with. Physically, emotionally, mentally. I have gone through the ringer on a lot of things. And so I'm always scared to connect to people because I'm worried that I will be hurt or I will not measure up. Because I quite often feel like I don't meet a standard of some kind. I'm not good enough to stand beside these people. And so for a long time, especially in the For Honor community, when I really did start to grow as a content creator, I overcompensated a lot because I didn't feel like I deserved to stand beside such people like Raptor X, Havoc, Professor POV, all these people. I didn't think I deserved it. I didn't think I was good enough. What am I doing here? I'm just some loser who makes history videos and legend videos. So I'm always scared to try, as it were. And that's why branching out and connecting to people is so difficult. Yeah, I got a little bit more real than I thought it would. I haven't watched your For Honor 2 video yet, but would you rather have Daubeny or Holden Cross as a main character? Holden Cross. I think the Daubeny meme is funny, but I prefer Holden Cross as a character. Play D&D in a For Honor campaign? It'd be difficult to do. Especially since, I mean, I don't even know what you do in like, first of all, I don't know how many people in the For Honor community play D&D, and second of all, I would need to come up with a story for that. I don't know. It's a thought. It's definitely a thought, but I don't know about that. Well, that's kind of your play since Go-Go Danny disappeared. Go-Go Danny. Oh my gosh. People used to tell me when I was just starting that, like, literally, there are still comments. I have them somewhere buried in my comments. People just saying, yo, go to Go-Go Danny. He's better. Like, don't watch Raven Knight. Go to Go-Go Danny. He's better. And I'm like... Spooky! Looking fresh with that ball and cam, big man. How's it been going so far? We've been going good, Spooky. We were talking about you earlier. And yeah, this isn't a new cam. This is a very old, shitty cam. It's been janky all day. In fact, when I plugged it in initially this morning, it crashed my whole computer. I'm not even kidding. It crashed my whole damn computer. And even now, it's kind of gone in and out while I was trying to set it up. So I'm hoping it lasts. It's lasted pretty well so far. It's lasted pretty well so far, but I don't know how long it's going to last. Let me see. What do you think about For Honor using 109 gigabytes of storage? I don't mind. Big games use a lot of storage. Are we surprised? How's it going, Spooky? It's scary. I've been hurt by false friends and even by my own flesh and blood, but the Lord has given me strength to keep going despite my flaws. Yeah, I mean, we have to look, like I said, I have always been insecure about my friendships and about the people I relate to. Because, like I said, I never feel like I measure up. I never feel like I am good enough. And a lot of that comes from that abuse that I talked about that I went through. Just people who liked what I could do for them. Liked what I offered. And then weren't afraid to use and abuse that. So I want friends. I want connections. I want relationships. I want those things. But I always feel scared that I'm not going to be good enough. Because I've got faults. I know my faults. You know? You got any of your father's wisdom for today, Raven? Wisdom from my father. Well, here's a little bit of weight loss wisdom. I currently am going through a weight loss program. Because I need to lose about, last time I checked the scale, it's about 40 pounds. I need to lose about 40 pounds. And part of that's because, yeah, I've gotten lazy. being in a school all the time and getting worn out by kids, I've cut down on my workout regimen, so I haven't been working out as much as I should. So I'm about 40 or 50 pounds heavier than I need to be, so I got to lose some weight. And I was talking with my dad about the best way to start doing that, and he gave me some really good advice. He said, here's what you need to do. Don't worry about counting calories too much. Don't worry about eating only vegetables. Don't worry about avoiding sweets. Like, ignore that for a minute. There are two things you need to do to really lose weight. Number one, take what you're eating, like normally, like your normal meal, cut it in half. Eat half of what you normally eat, and then save the other half for later or another day. Because, I mean, think about it like this. If you're eating a meal that's 1,000 calories and you only eat half that meal, that's 500 calories. That's much less calories anyway. And the reason he said that is what often happens to us is when we're used to eating a lot, when we're used to just kind of eating everything on our plate, our bodies get used to the feeling of fullness or being overfull. And if we don't feel overfull, we feel a need to get ourselves back to overfull, so we eat more than we need to. Instead, eat half of what you normally would, and what'll happen is you'll start to feel hungrier. And that's a good thing. Your body will get used to that sensation, so you only get truly hungry when you need to eat, and you just feel satisfied, but you're hungry more frequently, but that's what you want to be. You want to eat when you're hungry, not when you think you just should eat. It's like, oh, it's 1 o'clock, 1:30, I need to eat. It's more of, no, I'm hungry now, I can eat. That's the appropriate direction. So, and that's already done great. I've been doing that for the last 4 days. I've already lost about 2 pounds. So it's a good start. It's a good start. Second, he said limit carbonated beverages, like sodas and stuff. They're not bad, but we get a tendency to overdrink them, and they can make you bloated. And so drink more water. It can be flavored water. Like I have flavored water that's the flavor of tea. Very tasty. But limit soda intake to maybe, if you have to drink soda, like maybe once every 2 days or so. And that will help your body help regulate itself more. So my dad basically has been telling me this really good strategy, and he's doing it too. He's like, I got to lose about 20 pounds myself. So we're all in the family trying to lose some weight. And so far, this practice has been helping. Like right now, I feel kind of hungry. I haven't eaten anything yet. I have not eaten anything today, and I will not eat until after the stream. But I already feel a little hungry, and that's good. I need to get used to the sensation because eventually my body will get used to it, and I will not want to eat as much. And not eating as much and working out regularly, going on walks or runs or just doing those kind of exercises or like cardio stuff is going to help. So yeah. Hey, we almost reached 100 viewers. Is that true? Yay. Solitaire gameplay. I need to get on a game, huh? Yeah, I think we could do a game in just a second. Go for sugar-free. It's a lot better for you. Yeah, for sure. Raven, I don't know how to tell, but I have to know a big recipe from a For Honor fashion, but I'm trying to make one. Okay. Yeah, exactly. The more calories you burn, the more weight you lose. So if you burn more than consume and stay consistent, then you'll be good. Yeah, exactly. Which is why I think it's a good idea to just cut what you're eating in half, because that means less calories anyway. Like I said, if you have a meal that's 1,000 calories, but you only eat half the meal, that's about 500 calories. And a good run, about the length of a run that I would normally do, would burn that pretty quick. So, you just stay active, eat less, let your body get used to eating less, and you will see a difference, I think. So, all right, but I've been asked to play some solitaire. Let's see if we can't do some solitaire. First, let's switch to screen recording. Nice. All right. Y'all should be able to hear fine. Pull up solitaire, huh? Havoc is doing a live stream. All right, all of you who were here just to wait for a what the give me a new game. That's weird. It's not letting me back out of this. Try that again. Wouldn't let me start a new game. Will he let me now? Nope, apparently not. It doesn't want me to start a new game. That is very strange. No. Well, I guess we could try Spider Solitaire. Or I could pull up a chess match, I guess. Did my camera freeze again? Yes, it did. One second, I'm fixing it. All right. I'm trying, hold on. Gosh dang it. Alright, like I said, this camera is very shitty. This camera is very shitty. I'm very nervous about it. Hold on. We're gonna try something. Let me see. Right. Try plugging that back in. Okay. I tried. I did try. All right. There. Okay. So let's plug that in. Let's now pull up video capture device. Okay. Okay, that fixed it. That was very strange. Yeah, my screen is up there. So if it looks like I'm looking above you guys, that's why. All right, let's try Spider Solitaire. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, I know. I know the rules. All right, let's go. I got 3 9s? Seriously? Okay. Yeah, I know. Why do you keep telling me how to play? I know how to play. Let's see. Oh, I put on the wrong one. That's why. That's why. Okay. Thank you. I don't like it. I'm running out of options. That's not what I wanted. Nine. Ooh. Yes. Another one down. Perfect. Okay, oh no. I may have run out of options. Wait, no, I'm not out yet. I'm not out yet. Come on. Okay, now I'm out of options. Oh, yeah. All right. That didn't give me any help. All right. Oh, good, a king. Good. Yes. Okay, that helped. That helped in a big way. That 5 can go there. Jack on that. I need a 4. Actually, I could use a 7 too. I could use a lot of 7s. Okay. All right, all right, all right. All right, now let's. That didn't help. You like the art that Hannah makes? Yeah, I love it too. She does really good work. Let's move that there, move that there. Move that there. I still need a 7. You have not given me the 7 I want, game. Or the 3. Why do you not give me what I want? Should not be that difficult. All right. Well, that was piss. Well, there's a 3 I wanted, but now I can't use it. Not yet, anyway. That got rid of another. Good. This one's all kind of screwed up. I'm going to have to fix that. no, I can keep that. Never mind. I can keep that. That can go here. Okay, that works. Okay. Going again. Oh, dang it. You gave me the card I wanted, but wrong time. Okay. All right. Now I'm in a bit of a pickle. Oh, yes. No. No. I was so close. Gosh, dang it. Okay, I can put that there. Okay. Out of that woods. This 8 is going to piss me off. Okay, wait, nope. Well, yeah, we'll do that. That. And that. Well, actually, I can't do that because I need to open up more. All right, fine. I need to open up more space anyway. All right. All right. Got to get it right this time. I need the 8. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. All right. Yes. We did it. We've solved it. Now it's just a matter of finishing up the game. Phew. We did it. Solitaire gameplay goes hard. Y'all should see me when I try to play chess. Just finished working. New For Honor gameplay looks amazing. Yeah, I've never seen For Honor quite like this, huh? Let me see how much time we have left until the stream. Yay. I'm so proud of that. All right, let's hop out. Okay, how long do we got? Let's see. Got about 13 minutes. Not enough time for another round of that. Not enough time for another round of that. But that was fun. That was fun. How do you feel that Ursula Creed found data pads on how to rebuild Cadia? Ursula Creed found data pads on how to rebuild Cadia. brain exploded. Chess AI is insane sometimes. No, I'm not even kidding. I have played chess AI. No, get this. I've been playing against the chess computer, and I've gotten all the way up to expert difficulty, but medium. No, I've beaten expert difficulty, but medium somehow always beats me. I don't know why, but I can play like novice, easy, hard, expert, and I'm working on extreme, but when I tried playing medium, it always beats me. Do you think For Honor could have been a great PvE-focused game? I think you can have good PvE-focused modes, but I don't think For Honor would last long without the PvP. One quick tier list? We have, like, 12 minutes. I don't think we have enough time for a quick tier list. Who's Ursula? The Sea Witch from Little Mermaid. I don't know what Ursula has to do with Cadia. Gwent AI is crazy at times. It doesn't matter the difficulty setting. Yeah. Like Ursula's. Poor unfortunate souls. Cadia, it's gone. Don't trust it. Don't trust her. Ursula found the way to rebuild Cadia. Well, you know she's got another plan involved. She's probably going to rule the seas of Cadia. Was that where Little Mermaid took place all this time? Is it in Cadia? That would explain where Ursula got her sea magic. That'd be hilarious. I don't like people, and I'm in the midst of people and have to wait for dinner. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yo, what's up, Logan? Ursula is Castellan Creed's daughter? Nah, I think it's a sea witch. Octopus lady. Do I think Rogel Dorn's dead? I have not seen evidence that he is alive. Until I receive evidence that he is alive, I don't know what to think. I just love that. I'm an introvert on an event and went to level of food. No, you're fine. No worries. Life is full of tough choices, isn't it? She was such a good villain. She was such a good villain. I really liked her. We need another Warden skin, don't you think, guys? Hell no. What did I miss? Why are we talking about a woman octopus? Look, Nate, you got to recognize when you're in the Raven stream, you're going to talk about women octopuses. That's just going to happen, you know. That's just how it is. I can't control. No, it's like Ursula came up and we were talking about Warhammer. It was weird. So I've only joined, so I'm rather surprised by your physical appearance. I know I'm ugly as sin. I know. Get it out of the way. I'm ugly as sin. Run away. Get your pitchforks. Monster! Slay the monster! Would Ursula being queen of Cadian seas really be the biggest problem for the Cadians? Would she even rate as a problem? Nah, for Cadia, Ursula's an afterthought. I don't remember having a waiver about to talk about Octo. No, it's not a waiver. It's an expectation. Well, it's better than talking about certain spider women. I don't know. I know a few. Do you think Trazen is a bigger kleptomaniac than Blood Ravens? They're about the same to me. Raven, you're an absolute unit. A unit of measurement for what? Hey everyone, and Raven, did I miss something? No, you didn't miss anything. What's my favorite Disney movie or song? Pre-Frozen? It's a good question. What is my favorite Disney song? I've memorized almost all the Little Mermaid songs. And Lion King songs. So it's probably one of those. I also like Son of Man from Tarzan. Actually, my mom's favorite Disney song is You'll Be in My Heart from Tarzan. Because she told me that she thinks about when I was born with that song. You're a beautiful man. I am hideous. It reminds me of that joke. I am not an animal. I am a man. If you've never seen that, it's the funniest thing. Damn, I didn't play this game in a while. It's a good game. Raven, you tried Dispatch? My brother was playing it. He said it was okay. Spider MILF. Everyone wants a Spider MILF now. Depends. It depends on the Spider MILF. Because, I mean, there are layers of Spider MILF. Like, I mean, obviously when people think of Spider MILF, the first thing they're going to think of Gwen Stacy. Like Spider Gwen. But, I mean, the true connoisseurs of stupidity are going to say Sarah from Monster Club or Rhaenyra from Monster Musume. You know, it's going to depend. Raven, a lot of people think that the Pixar movie Brave was a bad movie. What are your thoughts on the movie, and what do you like about it? I didn't think it was that good. It was better than what we have now. But honestly, I didn't think it was that strong of a movie. The plot wasn't that great. The direction was weird. The songs were not memorable. I don't remember a single one of the musical scores or songs. And the plot of turning into a bear. Didn't we do that with Brother Bear? Like, why are we doing other things? I don't know. I love that song. It'll be in my heart. Yep. Tarzan, to be honest, are the best movie soundtracks because it's a genius. You got Phil Collins. It's already a step up. What a conversation to join in on. Welcome, Quarum. We have been expecting you. Gwen Stacy's a Spider MILF? I don't think so, but that's going to be the first thing that a lot of people think of. Still waiting on that best Fortified for Honor maps idea from 2020. I have a lot of ideas that I forget about. I want a tiger MILF. I was awakened with tigers from Kung Fu Panda. Furry. I had to. If no one else said it, I was going to say it. No, actually, funny thing. I'm going to be real. Oh, shoot. That's weird. I meant to close that down. I'm going to be real. When I was a kid, I really enjoyed the Disney Robin Hood, with the foxes and all that stuff. I liked that movie. And I thought that Maid Marian was attractive. I mean, she was a fox, so it's not like I was, getting excited or aroused or anything, but I thought she was attractive. I could tell they were going for an attractive female look. So I understand the appeal, but I just I don't feel that same attraction that other people do for it. I don't judge you if you do, but I understand. Here's the thing: if you ask me to look, hey, look, this is Maid Marian from Robin Hood, I can tell they were going for an attractive woman. I can tell that's what they were going for. They just made her a fox. So it's I can see what you're trying to do, but we cut off the line there. You know what I mean? Phil Collins also did Brother Bear songs. Yeah, he did. I just didn't like them as much. I thought Tarzan was way better. Tarzan was a better movie, better story, better music. It's just better. Tarzan was just better. We got about 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes. The Black Templars would like to know your location. I did not say I was a furry. I said that I understand the intent and the goal, but I am not myself. Before we get into it, I will say I've been showing you guys my swords. I'll show you guys my last one that I have here. The last one that I have. This is my Nodachi. Yes, it is Kensei's sword. So now you have seen all of the swords that I have available right now. The rest are being cleaned. So, Raven, I want to marry you. I am, unfortunately, my friend, I am straight. So, I am afraid I can't do that. Texas, beautiful, sweet Texas. Oh. I loved his laugh. His laugh was so, It was such a good laugh. Do a test run on some civilian outside. It has been through a test run. I test all of my swords. I'm not going to tell you where the bodies are. Nah, I don't test them on people. But I'm a woman, Raven. You are? I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Falara. I don't know who all are women or who are men in my... I know a few. Like, I know Nina and Mercy and Hannah are women. I don't know everyone in chat who is man or woman. Because most of my audience is male, I just assume they're all male. Did I watch the new Avatar fighting game? No. I did not. All right, we got about less than a minute before we get things started, so I'm pumped, guys. This is gonna be cool. This is gonna be very cool. That Prince John was hilarious. He was so funny. But it was really obvious that they borrowed a lot of animation and design cues from the Jungle Book. Like, it was very obvious. If Mulan has taught me anything, anyone can be a woman in disguise. Not anyone. The internet has Schrodinger's box when it comes to gender. Do I just need to have everyone in chat just quickly just say I'm a dude or I'm a chick? Like, do I just need to have everyone do that? I'm a dude. I'm a dude. I'm a dude. I'm a chick. I'm a dude. I'm a dude. I'm a dude. Like, just everyone just goes down the list just so that I know. Like, all right, I don't want to offend anyone. Who do you think are the underrated princesses that aren't from Disney? Underrated princesses not Disney? What's sad is I know that there are other princesses in film and movies and stuff that are not Disney. I just can't think of them right now. I cannot think of them right now. It'll probably come to me later. Have y'all heard of the new Avatar movie Fire and Ash? Yeah, I've heard of it. I'm not interested. But yeah, it's not a big deal. I identify as dumbass A, you know. I can understand that. Still hasn't started yet. I see Raptor X is live. Cool. Hey, I'm live. Yay. Oh, that character right there? That's actually a character from the Raven Lord lore, like my whole world building thing that I've been working on. All right, let me get my headphones on. These busted up headphones, like this thing is, it's not good. You can see that it's kind of busted up, but they still work. I'm poor, okay? I'm poor. Right, that should do it. Play. Whoa. General Zhe! Haven't seen you in a while. There we go. Can y'all still hear it? Let me know if y'all have trouble hearing anything. Odette from Swan Princess? Yeah, Odette is one. Yeah, she's okay. I didn't mind Odette. Odette was kind of cool. Derek, I didn't really get. Derek was kind of odd to me. Derek was an odd one because he didn't look that appealing. I mean, to me, when I look at the Disney princes, at least most of them have something going for him. His hair looks weird. I always thought, what is the deal with Derek's hair? It looks so apt. I've never seen hair like that. Can I just say I love this music, by the way? It's very loud. Here, I'll fix it. Turn it down just a little bit. Turn it. Yep. Is that any better, guys? Is that any better? Let me know if it's fixed. But it looks like Juh's back. So you can hear me and it. Let me know if you can hear me and it. I want to make sure we're working properly. Okay, so y'all can hear me and it. Good. Tianqi Long. Yeah, okay, everyone in chat, let me know. Do you still think that Tianqi Long should have a duel with General Juh? Do you think that Tianqi Long, the Blue Dragon, should fight General Juh? Who do you think should win, Tianqi Long or General Juh? Let me know in chat. All right, I'm excited. Didn't they say the new hero was coming in December? No, the new hero I think is coming in Title Update 2. I think that's in January or February, one of the two. Okay, I've been asked my thoughts, like what I think will be the lore of the season. General Juh is probably going to make a go for leading the Wulin. Now that the Hatun are basically taking Heathmore, he has his chance to basically rule the Wulin. But I think someone's going to challenge him. Someone is going to challenge him for the right to rule the Wulin. And we're going to see a new emperor come to the Wulin. It better be Tianqi Long! Hey, wouldn't that be awesome? No, please, can the new hero skin be Tianqi Long? The new heroes can be Tianqi Long, huh? I would... Guys, tell Ubisoft, tell them in their stream or whatever, say Tianqi Long should be the new emperor. Tell them, because I would kill for that. I would kill for that. Let's go. I forgot my camera was on for a minute and I geeked out a little too hard. I apologize. I'm gonna back this up just a little bit. Looking at chat. Is it part of the For Honor storyline? Yes, it is. Attack Marine for Space Marine 2 comes out next year. Okay. I hope it's Lu Bu as a new hero. Well, we won't know just yet. Tianqi Long is the Emperor. I think it sounds good. We got 110 viewers right now. Welcome, everybody. You are getting to see the Raven's face. Don't get used to it. This camera's really crappy. I don't like it. If y'all like seeing my face more in these videos, I'll invest in a better camera. But right now, I'm just doing this because, honestly, Havoc said I should try it. So, I'm trying it. Too bad Havoc's not here to see it. Sads. Big sads. I love this music, by the way. I'm just now kind of getting into it. Ooh. That was good. I like it. Will they say who the new hero is today? No, I don't think so. We were at 110, we went down to 102 because people saw my face and ran for it. This music is so fire! we're going this Chinese route. We got to get my sword out. Got to get my sword out. This will be my prop for the rest of the stream. You guys should have done a collab live stream watching the Warzone. I don't think any of the big For Honor YouTubers do that. I'm not sure they want to. I think all of them kind of want to do their own thing. Not that it's a problem. But guys, you know what? Whatever we get, whatever hero skin, whatever hero, whatever we get this season, can we all just appreciate we're finally getting a dedicated Wulin season? Like, just dedicated Wulin. Finally. I think the last time we saw something like this was with the Ghost Festival thing that we did that Halloween thing. But that was more Chinese folklore, and it didn't have anything really to do with the overall lore that I felt like. It was kind of this event that just happened and then went by. I'm glad that we're finally seeing the Wulin have relevance. You think it's your first time seeing my Nate facing it? Yeah, I'm ugly, I know. I will chop off my head. What is the chat chanting right now? They all want Lu Bu to be the new hero. That's why they're chanting Lu Bu. Lu Bu is a popular Chinese historical figure. And you know what? If it's Lu Bu, awesome. But we won't know yet. Because this is Title Update 1. We don't get the hero until Title Update 2. So, patience is a virtue, young grasshopper. I don't think it's that the devs didn't like the Wulin. The devs thought we didn't like the Wulin. The devs thought the community hated the Wulin, so they left them alone for a long time. Because when the Wulin came out, there was such backlash. All right, let's get the full screen. We got 30 seconds, guys. Are you hyped? Are you hyped? Everyone hyped? Well, they do happen to tick me off the most, especially dang Nusha. Nah, Virtuos is way more annoying than Nusha. I would rather fight 10 Nusha. Wait, what? What? What is this?
People suffer under false peace. But we are not blind. We remember valor and pray for justice. I am the Jade Dragon that crushes the snake. I will fulfill my destiny!
Okay, I am the Jade Dragon that crushes the snake. Did they... Ubisoft, did you reference... Because my boy is the Blue Dragon. Did you get... Please in the stream say that you at least know what I'm talking about, Ubisoft. Please. Because if you drew in for it, look, if you got inspired by Tianqi Long, Please just say so. Please,
Aw,
please,
man,
please.
We are so excited to be here because, listen, this is a very special show today. This is the, final Warriors Den of the year, and it's also the start of Year 9, Season 4, so we're super excited about that. And not only is that historic, but we have another historic announcement today. I am joined on the couch for the first time by Zahara.
Hi.
Zahara.
Thank you so much.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Do you want to introduce yourself to the community?
Yeah, I'd love to. So, hi everyone. I'm Zahara. I'm the community developer here on For Honor, and I'm originally from Denmark, so part Viking, but I'm playing Afira right now, so she's my main hero. And I'm really looking forward to talking about everything in this upcoming TU.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, we've got a lot to talk about, but before we do, where's my camera? Hey, folks. Listen to me here. All right, we got a lot to cover today, but before we do, I don't want you to miss out on anything, so please make sure you link your UB Connect account to your Twitch account. That way, for every 30 minutes you're with us today, you're going to get a scavenger crate. And at the end of the show, we're going to pick some lucky winners to win a grand prize of either 100K steel or the brand new hero skin, which you just saw teased there, so that is going to be super cool.
Please, when you
On
talk
top
about the
of
hero
that,
skin,
we have more
please,
prizes for you here because we
please.
have a Twitch directory drop that is going to be available starting tomorrow, December 4th, running through January
Please.
4th. So again,
If
you're
you-
watching
even if you
your
were just
favorite streamers
influenced
out
by
there,
Tian
for
Qilong,
30 minutes, you'll get a
please,
scavenger crate. You watch
just
for an
say
hour,
so.
you get
I
3
wanna
days of
know that I-
championship
I
status.
wanna
3
know.
hours, you get
I wanna
7
know.
days of championship status. So just enjoy, watch, have fun, and stay with us for this holiday season. It's going to be great.
Yeah, we also have the Triple Threat 2v2 closed qualifiers that will be taking place this weekend, December 6th. Matches will be broadcast on the Dojo channel, so be sure to head over there and drop them a follow. And we've got some awesome new
We got it.
stuff to show you today.
Yes.
We have the new season details with a new hero
Oh,
skin,
a new map?
Starter Dominion.
Yeah!
A new converted map, patch notes, triple threat, and the most important segment of all, Community Corner. I may be biased.
It's it's our chance to connect with the community. So I love that time.
Okay.
I love community. I wonder why. So stick around because you won't want to miss it. So before we get into all that juicy stuff, let's check out this awesome new gameplay trailer for this season. Take
Okay,
it away, Max.
let's see it. I'm watching. Okay, the maps look cool.
Look around. We are the righteous Hulin. Immune to Zer's poisonous deceit. We cannot negotiate with snakes. They only speak in lies. For unity is born in truth and valor. I want this not for myself, but for all of you. We take no solace in feigned peace. Our path toward justice is clear. There is no other option. The dragon must vanquish the snake!
That was pretty cool. That was actually pretty cool. Cool music. But yeah, that was cool. That was really cool. Just a reminder. But okay, so if you guys don't know, I did a short story where General Zhe tried to negotiate and work with.
Welcome back, Warriors.
hold on,
How's
we're
it
about to hear.
going? Wasn't that an awesome trailer? I'm asking you guys. Was it a good one?
Oh, yes.
I liked it.
All right,
Yeah,
that's
it was
I don't know
good.
who wrote that, but he's
I-
a genius.
He's probably a pretty cool guy. Whoever.
Period.
whoever
Honest
he
too,
is.
yeah.
Yeah. Good. All right. Well, we got a lot to talk about today as we go over the details. But to help me with that, we are joined on the couch by three incredible people here. We have Alex, Raph, and Ben. Welcome to the show again. How's everybody?
Amazing.
Amazing, yeah.
Thank
Cool.
Great.
All right.
Tomorrow
No,
it's going to be -25, so I'm doing really good.
why would you say things like that? Okay. Okay. I'm still dealing with the change. It's been a rough winter so far. It's okay, but nobody slipped today, so that's important.
Okay.
Yes.
I know we keep having to knock on that.
Yeah.
That's- all right. That's good. Everybody's here. We're safe. Stay safe at home too. Hey, listen. So we got a lot to cover today. So let's kind of go over it, break down for you what to expect in Title Update 1. First of all, the new season, Conquest, launches tomorrow, December 4th. It's going to come with a new Battle Pass and Legacy Pass. We have the new Hero skin, which you just saw. We're going to dive into that really soon. The seasonal event, the Dragon and the Snake, also.
There are
starting
no
tomorrow. New
Wulin
armor
executions
variants for the
this
Wulin and
season?
The Outlanders. The converted map, which we'll cover in a segment coming up pretty soon here. On top of that, Frostwind Dynasty is back with the Ice Brawlers game mode event, everybody's favorite. You like to slip on ice, you like to push your friends in the drink. It's a great way to spend your holiday season, so make sure you play that.
The Dragon and
on
the
top of that,
Snake,
Johnny's
come on.
Gambit also is coming back with returning event loots. We have 3 Hero Fest coming up in this season for Lawbro, Kensei, and Shinobi. You can see the dates on the screen there. I don't need to read those. Starter Dominion, again, a new limited time game mode event. It is not going to be replacing Dominion, but we're going to go over those details after this segment. And we have a friend referral program. Holy crap, that is a lot in TU1. But we're not done yet because in the TU2, we have a new hero launching. So stay tuned for that. We'll talk more about that next year in January. On top of that, we have another throwback event planned on February 26th. We have the Triple Threat 1v1 tournament is happening there. Star Dominion is coming back in the TU2 because we love it and you're going to love it too when you learn all about it. And we have 3 more Hero Fests planned for our boys Griffin, Kyoshin, and Gladiator. So that's a lot. I'm done talking now for a little bit.
You'll have some breath.
It's tough, but I'm going to pass to Raph as I take a break now. Okay, Raph. So what can you tell us now
All right.
about?
Everyone lock in.
Well, you've seen that the theme of the season is Dynasty, Wulin, and all of that. Well, of course, that's also what the narrative will be about. The name of the season is Conquest, and for this last season of Year 9, we'll be talking and presenting the culminating point, but also the conclusion of this narrative that we started a year ago. This is a very Wulin-centric season. We have 2 main characters in this TU that we'll be talking about. You've seen them in the trailer. There is this Jade Dragon Prince Yi. That's the Chandy hero skin, a new hero skin. And there is another character that you've known for a year now. You are a fan of Zanu, I see. Well,
In right here.
we have
Nobody
a-
can see it at home, but I'm wearing it.
So this Zanhu is General Judd, the purple snake that has been mentioned in the trailer. He is the cunning general that last year opened the gates of Heathmore to the Mongols of the Hatuns and the Guljin to bring their version of peace into Heathmore. So all year we have presented through various game modes how the Mongols, how Guljin spread their influence or domination over Heathmore. You've seen on the war map that the small thugs, the little Mongol flags, have been spreading to the entire map.
Yeah.
Starting tomorrow for S36 TU1, and then the next TU, you will see that these flags are everywhere on the map. She has achieved domination. So now we're going back to where it all started. We're going back to the Wulin. We're going back to Zanhu. During these months of invasion, he has been busy. In exchange for opening the gates, he got something back, you know. He got an army of Mongols, and with them he has started uniting the Wulin. It has been his objective all along. What he will do once it's done, that's another question. That's for another day. But he has been busy. And there is only one thing standing now between him and uniting the Wulin. That thing, that character, that small army, that small band of brothers is led by Prince Yi, our Chandy hero skin. And they are fighting in a symbolic city for the Wulin. It's Chiangpas, a city that we've seen in past years. It was a breach map, and now it's going to be a Dominion map, a Woolen Dominion map. Ooh!
Super cool.
So they're fighting there because it's the last place where there was an emperor of the Woolen back in year 3.
Yep.
And it is rumored that this emperor Gaole left something there, an imperial seal, a symbol of imperial domination and legitimacy. And this is what Janhu, the Janhu General Zhe, is looking for. This is what he wants, and against him, only Chandy standing. So our Chandy, Prince Yi.
Gotcha.
That's it.
Well, super cool. It's amazing setup for a season here. Really excited for that. And again, this new hero skin, this Tiandi, Prince Yi, is looking like absolutely fire right now. But Ben, what can you tell us about the Prince?
Yeah, so Prince Yi is a Woolen noble. He's really the last standing resistance to General Zhe and his rule over the Woolen people. He is a skilled warrior, but he also sees himself as a bit of a philosopher, and I think his philosophy is pretty much opposite to General Zhe's in that he's really righteous and selfless, whereas General Zhe's is a lot more cunning and selfish. He really leads because nobody else can or wants to. He will sit on the throne and rule because he must, not because he's power hungry or anything like that. But yeah, he is really the protector of Woolen legacy and traditions. He believes General Zhe's unification of their people will really eliminate their independence and identity. And ultimately, like, the Woolen are going to become a puppet state under Goljin if he succeeds. So Prince Yi really sees his people as people, not pawns to be sacrificed. And his charisma has attracted a lot of, a loyal group of soldiers and freedom fighters. And it's kind of interesting that among them are really the last of the Chimera.
Let me jump in on that. For a few TUs, we've been promising that we would be talking a bit about what has happened to Chimera. You know, last year we mentioned that Orcos was crushed, but we never really talked that much about Chimera. I always said, wait, it will come in the last season of the year. Well, last season of the year is now.
Here, pay up now.
I guess. Basically, Chimera was on this group of freedom fighters fighting for a peace, but an idealized version of peace. They were on their last leg last year after, with the Orcos rising and all of that. And when the Mongols came in, when Goljin came in, well, what do? Will they really fight against this terrifying new enemy? We can say, and you'll read in the Warriors, that they decided to have a meeting, and most of them decided to submit, to go with this not ideal peace, but some form of peace rather than fight. Some decided to resist, and those decided to hitch their wagon to Prince Yi, not because he is a Chimera, but his philosophy is close enough that they can see themselves resisting and with someone in which they can trust. So he's a good guy. He's an ideal leader, I guess.
Gotcha. Well, very cool. And see, this is why I always sided with Orcos. So, like, that makes sense. So, very cool. Well,
yeah, like Raph said, I mean, currently now we're kind of stuck in a stalemate at Chiangpas. Xi's pretty surprised because they're in a deadlock, and Prince Yi wasn't supposed to be this strong, but he is a very talented, skilled warrior. He has world-class training and the education of a noble. But even so, like, Prince Yi, he always has plans within plans, and something has to give. The deadlock can't really last forever, so you'll see that play out over this TU and into the next one.
Nice scales, I guess, or something like that.
Yeah. If you want to, delve further into Prince Yi's backstory, a short story will be available on the website starting tomorrow. And thank you to everybody who read Yoshiro the Dam story. This one is a lot different, but I hope will be just as enjoyable. So.
Super cool. Well, it's very exciting. I'm looking forward to checking it out. So thank you guys. And honestly, like this Tiandi skin, like this like fully armored like Woolen. This is so cool looking. And like Alex, can you kind of break down like what went into this skin?
Yeah, for sure. So this skin was actually a really great opportunity for us to collaborate a little bit closer with some of our partners in China. So the base concept was actually done by one of the concept artists there, although we completed it here, we did the rest of it, the modeling here. And it is based on this like historical Chinese armor that we haven't seen in the game yet.
Yeah.
So it's nothing like anything that we have right now. Lots of dragons.
I was going to say, there's a lot of cool dragon
Yes.
skins.
Yes.
And Jade too, right?
Yeah, exactly. He is the Jade Dragon.
Oh, the Jade Dragon, now it all makes
Yeah,
now
it
all makes
all
sense.
fits together. Yes. The Jade itself, just a little bit, very
It's like we
subtly.
planned this or something. I don't know.
I
that's cool.
really love the neck and the way that it moves too.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah, very impressive.
This is also a character. So last year we got inspiration for the Zanhu skin, the General Zhe. We got inspiration from a very important part of Chinese culture. It's a series of books called Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
Right.
I have some of them, right?
Sorry.
And
Some of them.
some of them. There are more than this.
Is there more?
Yes, there are more than that.
Yep.
They're huge.
So last year we were inspired by a character named Cao Cao, and for this Prince Yi character, we're inspired by another character of these Three Kingdoms called Liu Bei.
Liu Bei, yeah,
into,
I figured.
An ideal leader or something like
I
that.
figured that was
and
Liu
you'll
Bei.
see a lot of this inspiration of dynasty in Chinese culture in the various visuals that we have for this TU. So yeah, great job on the character side to bring all of this together.
Yeah. That's super cool. And yeah, did we look at the customization too? Because there's
Now looked at the
a lot of fun
customization. Yes,
customization on
and
it.
with so much metal, there's a
So much.
lot to play with.
Oh man. Oh, it's so nice. It's very festive.
Very, very festive, very imperial.
It's very it's very Christmas-y. I like it.
Oh,
That's right. We brought it back. We brought it back, folks. That's cool. I'm totally gonna make mine hot pink, though. I'm not gonna lie. So that's fine. So you see a hot pink Prince Yi running around. That's me. So very cool. So it looks amazing. I'm loving that. But we also have some other in-game realizations as well that we're gonna kind of show off here. So here you can see Prince Yi on the landing page, and what's that behind him? Right?
it's a peach tree. Once again, a small anecdote coming from the Three Kingdoms.
Nice, love it. Looks really cool. And here you have on the face-off family portraits. Really cool effects in the back too, like this this
Very
mountain,
beautiful.
These ships, and a lot of this is you'll see a bit
Oh,
more of
that's
this.
beautiful.
Later
That's
on.
gorgeous.
Look at
I love the
too.
backdrop. That's gorgeous.
And we even have some special minions this season assaulting the map as well. These are the Mongolian minions as well, so that's really cool. So yeah, lots of fun stuff here. But hey, folks, listen, because it's a new season, we're launching this. We also have a free event pass starting tomorrow, The Dragon and the Snake. So running from December 4th through the 25th. So there's going to be some rewards for you to grind out in there. The Tripedal Sanctity, which is very cool. Yeah, I said it right this time. All right. There's also a very cool mood effect called the Golden Crow, which is very neat.
Yeah, all inspired by the golden crow of Chinese mythology with 3 legs.
Which had 3 legs, hence tripedal. So there we go. All right, full circle, we found it. We did it. And a new ornament as well, Flight of the Sun. So all with that inspiration from that golden crow. So that's really, really cool. And also we have a new battle pass releasing tomorrow, which just looks absolutely amazing. So what can you tell us about like the inspirations of what went into this season?
Lots of dragons.
Dragons.
Yes,
Clearly.
that Jade Dragon will show up in a few places. So, got the outfits. This not dragon related.
I disagree. I think that's something a dragon would do.
Yeah.
So I like
Another
it.
wrestling
Yeah.
So
execution.
yes, the #1 neckbreaker execution.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
We love our
See a dragon doing that for sure.
absolutely. And
I'm sure I'm a fan of that
effects
one.
on it. Here
yeah,
we go.
there. Now a dragon can do it.
There we
go. With the battle pass masks, a dragon and a lion.
Very cool. And these masks are a little special too, right?
They
Because they
are.
have a little.
There's some animation on them. They will roar. They'll open their mouths.
That is so cool. I love that a lot. Oh yeah, and we have a new free roam emote in the battle pass too, just peachy. So
I'll be getting
there
that.
you go.
I love
If you do that
peaches,
under
so
the
I'm
peach
definitely
trees,
getting that.
That'd be good.
Even better.
A delicious peach. swatch. And cool new ornaments here, Dynastic Preserver, which is very cool. And we thank Max here, who showed that it changes colors as well with your color swatch, so very customizable there. And there's even some new, like a whole new batch of weapons too.
Ooh, I love that shield.
What kind of
That's
inspired us?
beautiful.
These weapons are very chess inspired. We've got the
Chess
sword
inspired.
and also all the pieces.
Chess
all
inspired.
for
That's
each
a
faction. They look
okay.
like you could play them on a board.
Well, it's a Dominion-inspired
Yeah.
season, Dominion team, so we
Yeah.
wanted to go around with strategy, making
Okay,
choices,
yeah, all right.
larger than
Very cool idea.
battle, so chess
Yeah.
goes with all of that.
I love chess. It's good. We should play chess sometime. So it'll be good. So chess is great. This is great. So that's all looking amazing here. On top of that, too, we also have a Legacy Pass once again coming around. The Year 5 Season 4 Legacy Pass, which is going back to a very a different kind of season, wouldn't you say, Raph?
Yes, absolutely. It was a different time in Heathmore. It was the time of the season that Pirate was released.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a time of, the people of Heathmore were afflicted with rising waters, devastating storm that flooded the landscape. Everything was frozen, and you have a lot of effects and visuals that are inspired by ice, but also by let's say gigantic creatures that live in the sea, things like that. A very big thank you to Ian, who reminded us of this and all of the visual that were there at the time.
Shout out to Ian.
Yeah, shout out to Ian. All right, there you go. So very cool, and yeah, so all this content's been retrofitted, so we're really excited for that. So yeah, you saw all of that fun stuff on display there. So we've also got, oh no, wait, we're still looking at weapons. Weapons are cool. Yes, these
Yeah,
are the
very
new
cool.
weapons.
Cracking.
Yeah.
Well, the Legacy Pass is quite packed, you know, there are
It's
a lot of things there.
It's big, yeah. Yeah, so if you missed that the first time around, now's your chance. So it's a big squeedy on. Squeedy. Love it. Cool. And of course, also as we mentioned, we also have some armor variations coming this season as well. Alex, you want to talk about these a little?
Yeah, it's part of the same series that we've done throughout the entire year. Finally, ending off strong with the Wulin and the Outlanders.
Nice.
Last but not least.
Stylish.
Not least at all.
That mask.
The mask is, it's like low-key terrifying. For some reason,
I've never
I don't
liked the
know why.
monkey mask.
When
but
it
it's just-
shows you on the ground, and then you have to look at this and bashing on you. Oh God.
That's just me. That's just me.
You know what this means though is that I get armor variations for Best Girl Nusha, so I'm looking forward to it. So very excited there. On top of that, yeah, folks, as we said too, this is the season where we get to bring back our favorite holiday event. So the Frostwind Dynasty is going to be available from December 25th, that's Christmas Day, through January 15th. So you know what you're doing on your Christmas, all right? Invite your friends, invite your family, but play some Ice Brawlers. It's very important there. So there will also be a free event pass with some awesome rewards, including a returning battle outfit and such. There it is, the Snowy Betrayal. So very cool. Also a mood effect, the Betrayal Aftermath, and an ornament, Tusks of Betrayal.
Nice.
All of them are coming from season 28, so a few years in the back. You have a chance to get them again.
That's right, that's right. Like, everybody should have.
Push some people off.
Push them in,
Oh, yes.
push them in. We like it.
Every time of the year.
That's right. And we also have some weapons that are going to be lootable around this time. So here's an example from a very large sword from a very angry Scotsman. So there we go. So on top of that, we're also going to have some fun in-game realization you're going to see. Holiday minions are back.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
right. Candy
Cool.
canes, the hat, the
Reindeers are my favorite, I must say.
Yeah.
Low-key
I-
terrifying.
Yes.
I love that
They are
they're
terrifying.
I love that they're
The-
blue-nosed
right.
reindeers
Yeah.
and the snowmen, which are amazing. Oh, and on top of that, look who is making his comeback on the landing page. It's my boy Griffin, just enjoying some nog.
You'll see that there will be a very special guest at some point during that broadcast too. I won't tell you who.
Okay, cool.
It's
No
not Zanu,
spoilers.
so- but
Okay, well, you told me once, so I got that's one down. So we'll have to wait and see who's gonna join Griff on that amazing time. So there we go. So there's so much packed, so much coming in this month, everybody. So we hope you're looking forward to that. We hope you're excited for that. Thank you all, just Raph, Ben, Alex, and fourth shout out to Ian. Just why not? Thanks everybody for being here to talk about all that. So folks, listen up. You don't want to go anywhere because we are going to go into our Starter Dominion segment after this, and you don't want to miss that. In the meantime, check out this cool video that's going to show all the Battle Pass weapons. So yeah, check it out, and we'll be right back.
Chess it out.
All right.
Chess it out.
We'll talk
I
about
like
the
that
battle.
too.
Let's watch the Battle Pass weapons, and then I'll tell you my thoughts on this lore. Okay. That is a cool sword. I like Warden's sword. I like Peacekeepers. I like Centurions. That design is just good. Ooh. Gladiator Shield is good. Black Priors is great. Yeah, so far the Knights are cooking. The Knights have some great weapons. Yeah, the Knights cook. The Knights have some great looking weapons. They have some great looking weapons. Alright. Next is Viking. What'd they get? Whoa. Okay, Raiders looks good. Zerks is not bad either. Highlanders is good. Shamans is actually pretty decent. I like Yorms. I actually like Yorms. Looks more like a Maul than anything else. Oh, Varangians looks great. So does Valkyries. Okay. Full props. They cook. They cook. The Viking one looks great. The Vikings look great. Alright, next. The Samurai. They're not wowing me as much, but then again, these are smaller weapons, so it's a little harder to see. Ooh, Hitakiris. That looks good. I like that mask. Is that Nobushi's? Oh my. That's tight. I like that. And of course, Shugoki's is always good. All right, next is Wulin. Shaolin's does not look bad. Tiandi's is meh. It's fine. Nushi's is fine. It's okay. I like Zhongjun's. That one's really good. And I would need to see it closer, but that looks fine. It's not blowing my mind like the others did. It's not blowing my mind like the others did. It's so sad that there are more of the other factions in Wulin right now. Wulin have been so disrespected. Pirates looks pretty good. Ooh, Magi's looks tight. Afiras looks pretty good. Ocelots is good. Even Hatun cooked. And of course, yeah, the rapier. I have nothing to say about your rapier. You are a very unimpressive weapon to me. All right. Yeah. The lore. It's not bad, but there are a lot of questions I have. Like, I have a lot of questions about this lore. For example, here's my example. Are we going to follow up on anything that you've done throughout the year, guys? Are we going to actually follow up on any of it? Like, what happened to Calliope and Astria? Are they still just hanging out in the Colosseum? What was the point of Virtuosa dueling Coalheart? Are we going to wrap that story up? I mean, I can forgive third season because you were telling a bit of Heathmoor's history, and that's fine. But you told 2 stories about what's going on in Heathmoor, and now suddenly you're jumping to the Wulin, which is fine. I wanted you to jump to the Wulin, but are we going to have any follow-up to any of this? Like, are you going to... Okay, let's leave that alone for now.
Wow, those battle pass weapons look super cool.
They're really, really
Yeah, really, really cool. Joining me on the show today, we have the one, the only, JC. I'm so glad you're okay.
Yeah. Like, thank you for rescuing me.
I think you still have some
I have a little
spider
bit, right?
web.
But
Yeah.
it's all good
yeah.
now. All right.
There we go.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no
That
problem.
was awesome.
All right, JC, bring it back.
Right. Can you tell us all about Stardew Dominion?
Yeah. So it's a little bit of an experiment we've been starting internally, where we want to have. We're looking to find ways to get new people to come into the game and to let them stay, right, and get them engaged, and really want to have because everybody that's watching, they want to play and they want to play with new people constantly.
Of course.
So we want to have new players come in, right? So our main goal with this, it's a temporary game mode that we're launching, right? And it's the mode is good to keep new and returning players into For Honor. And so we know For Honor is super hard. It's a really difficult game. But we really are looking to find ways to kind of like smooth out the experience for new players. But we also want to keep the intensity of the battles going, right?
Right.
So we can have a bit of a roll max. Yeah, thank you. So we're going to be doing Stardew Dominion. So our first step with this is to kind of have a way for you to come in and play Dominion and learn Dominion, while also kind of like making sure that the rest of the movesets of fighting are a little bit simplified, right? So the idea is you come in there, you play Dominion, you have no perks, you have no feats, you have no stamina, revenge is disabled. You're playing against bots always, so against level 1 bots. If you're playing alone, you're playing with level 3 bots, so that kind of goes really quick. Queuing is ultra fast as well, so when you queue in, it goes super, super, super quick. But the rules for Dominion are the exact same, right? So exactly the same as how it works in Dominions, because we want this for players to come in and have fun learning Dominion. We know it's a big challenge for a lot of people to come in. It's a bit hard to understand all the rules, the intricacies, and how it kind of works. So with this game mode, really, we're trying to like simplify the combat just enough so you can still have fun. You beat up enemies, it's kind of cool, but at the same time, you learn how to play the
Yeah, really build some confidence.
Exactly, right? And so what's interesting about this as well, the other thing that I forgot to mention is you're always going to be fighting the 4 vanguards, right? So Warden, I keep forgetting those names. Warden, Raider, Tiandi, and Kensei. There we go. Thank you, Nolan, in the back. I was sick this week, so I'm trying to recuperate a little bit. But that's it. So the idea is like you're always going to be fighting these heroes. They're always going to be level 1 bots, so it's great. But as you've probably seen in the footage a little bit, we really tried to like make them like they look like actual players with names and everything, so it looks really, really cool, so that you get an idea of you're playing against other people. But it's really important for us. We know that like our newer players, it might not be as obvious. For our returning players, we're playing against level 1 bots. It's okay. That's good. And a big part of why we're doing this as well is we want to get you, our current players, the people that are playing this, get your friends to come in. Gather your friends, get them to come play with you. You can queue with them in this game mode. They're still going to get progression as if they were playing Dominion, so it all works out really well. You get rewards, they get rewards, it's all cool, and then it kind of works out.
Yeah, so bring your friends. We have the friend referral program right now. So if you convert one friend to play For Honor, that's someone who has either not played For Honor in the past year or they've never played For Honor before. So if you convert one friend, you'll get 5 XP boosts and 2 scavenger crates and an exclusive ornament, Tides of the Emergence. If you convert 2 friends, you'll get 10 XP boosts, 5 scavenger crates, plus 1 elite outfit, Wraiths of the Depths. Convert 3 friends, get 7 days champion status, and Love Storm effect. The invitee gets 7 days champion status and 2,500 steel.
I
So
have fingers to put like 2,500, but I'm trying to do like,
I appreciate, it's a great backup, thank you. So yeah, invite your friends and let's get people playing For Honor.
Yeah, right. So
That's-
again,
okay, I like
wanna
this.
reiterate this.
I like
it's
this
gonna
idea.
be- The goal is to get people to come in, and ideally, like all of you playing, get your friends to come in, play with you, teach them Dominion, right? Teach them how it plays, and then so that way they can transition to playing like regular Dominion PvP and having a lot of fun. Getting new players in is always really important. The other thing is that this is an experiment. It's the first time we're doing it. We're going to rerun it in TU2, but there's going to be surveys that are really, 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 really important to have. We want to get all the feedback that we can on this, because we have room to improve, not in TU2, but if there's things that you liked, that you disliked, tell us about your experience teaching new players in Dominion. How did it go for you? Did your friends keep playing? How did that kind of function? And how we can improve on this game mode to get players to play more and get more into it.
Yeah, and also, so I think people might be wondering, how do you become an invitee and how do you get converted?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I know.
So in order to be an invitee, I did kind of mention it, it's you have to have either not played For Honor in the past year, so December 4th, 2024, or you've never played For Honor and they can be invited. And in order to convert this invitee, they have to play for 2 hours of standard gameplay.
Perfect.
Yeah, very exciting. So this Starter Dominion will be available for a limited time for 2 weeks, starting tomorrow, December 4th, until December 18th. So please play and share your thoughts, because we're going to have a feedback survey once this event ends. So if you missed Starter Dominion the first time, don't worry. There will be a second round of this limited time game mode for another 2 weeks in T2, so in January. And a second feedback survey will
exactly.
come. But
So
please answer it. Please
fill
get
it out.
in.
We love getting survey results. The last surveys that
Yes.
we got had like a lot of answers. The more we get this, the more we're able to engage and respond and
Yeah.
figure out what our players want,
Yeah.
where would they kind of want the game to go towards. So you get the survey invite, fill out the survey.
If you don't do it for Honor, do it for JC.
Exactly. Do it for me. That's all I need. Right?
Do it for JC.
Yeah.
Do it for JC.
Yeah, but that's it.
All right, stick around. We have a converted map segment coming right up. And you'll be able to see the Legacy Pass weapons, so stay tuned.
All right.
All right, I'm going to just leave that alone because Legacy Pass is Legacy Pass. So, first of all, I do want to say that Starter Dominion idea is a good idea. One of the biggest struggles that For Honor is going to have right now is getting new players in and keeping them. And I know that a lot of people come into the game and they don't really know what they're doing or don't understand what's going on, so they get a little lost or they're not sure what to do. So having the Starter Dominion mode is a really cool idea. I know that some people are going to say, oh, it's boring, it's dumb, it's not. But to me, I think right now, if For Honor wants to survive, they need to bring in new players. And having a Starter Dominion mode to kind of help new players get used to the game or understand the game is going to be very important. So I think that this was a good idea. I support what they do here. I support this idea. Now, with all that said, back to what I was saying before. The lore of this season is wonky. And now let's go into Chimera, because that's another problem. They said that they would explain what happened to Chimera. They aren't dead. I mean, they're doing something else. Well, what they said is weird. They said that basically Chimera saw the Hatun show up. Most of them just decided, we give in. We give up. We'll let the Hatun win. The Hatun, you win. We'll let you have it. A few decided to fight back, and they joined Commander Yi, so they're not even really Chimera anymore. So let me rephrase this. Chimera are dead! Raph, I don't know what you mean by, no, they're not dead. Okay, we're going to tell you in the last year. We're going to tell you in the last season. Okay, what did you wait to tell us? They're dead! They're dead! Chimera either bent the knee to the Hatun, or they joined up with Commander Yi, who is not himself Chimera. They're dead! When they start releasing new lore orders throughout the season, I'm going to be watching very carefully for anything they say about Holden or about Chimera or about any of it, because I'm going to be judging. I'm going to be judging this lore. And then finally, and the biggest crime of all, and this is personal. This is personal. But this new hero, Commander Yi, yes, I know he's a reference to Liu Bei. I knew he was. The minute I saw him, I was like, oh, hold on. Save it.
Man, I love those Legacy Pass weapons. It was such a fun season with all the Krakens and the Octopuses and stuff, and so now we have more weapons, all about that, so that's great. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the newest converted map that
I want to see this.
We're so excited we have two people joining us today to do that, and it is Ed and Fred. Welcome. How are you both
Ed and
doing?
Fred.
Amazing. Pretty good.
Rehearse this.
Oh!
How are you both doing?
Or to
Amazing.
laugh like Prince John.
That's not- okay,
Ah!
great.
Ah!
So, well, we're very excited. We know the people at home want to learn more about this. So this is the chain pass, which was the
Well said.
Just a reminder.
I said it right. I've been saying it wrong all week, so now I said it right. But we have a lot of details to go into. But so Ed, why don't you take it away?
Sure, yeah. I mean, let's celebrate. Finally, we're getting our first Wulin Dominion map.
Finally!
So, and not only that, our first Breach converted map. So, you know, two things that nobody has ever asked for. So, you know, that's why I'm here.
It was kind of like
I've asked.
They asked for it all the.
Yes. So yeah, no, this map has been a long time coming for sure. And actually, the inception of this map started a few years ago, and I kind of just started prototyping what would a Wulin Dominion map look like. You know, what would I want to do with it? And because you know, the day would come one day we have to offer a
I love it.
Dominion map.
I already like it. I already like the way it looks.
So right off the bat, I knew this had to be a good map. I couldn't fuck this up. I could not fuck this up. All right. So I really, so I put myself into, you know, over the years we've gotten so much pro player feedback of what they like, what they don't like. So I built this map pretty much from the ground up with all that data in mind. And so here we are. And that the inception of that map kind of gave birth to these converted maps as a whole. And yeah, finally here we are to release it to everybody else. So yeah, no, I'm really excited here. So let's start by taking a look at the overall map itself. Of course, you have your attackers, defenders, coming down to... so this is very much a traditional layout for Dominion. You have your capture zones running down the middle. And again, the size of the breach map that we have to work with here gives us a lot more opportunities to create you know, our runtime balancing, runtime parity, I should say, to really balance things out. But not only that, because some of the prior converted maps were on a smaller scale, you know, the skirmish and elimination maps. But this gave us so much more breathing room for it to feel more like a traditional Dominion map that most players are used to. So there you have it, and we can take a look at the spawning areas here. So here we have a beautiful vista that gives out to the ocean. Audio team did an amazing job creating new sounds for this layout. As you see, it's quite different from what's in Breach. And here on the attacker side, you see the three paths that you would take towards the objectives. And again, audio team did an amazing job here. Really, you can hear the wind whistling and all that. So huge props to the audio team for all the work they did, even pretty much exclusively for this map. Yeah.
Awesome.
So now we can move on to Capture Zone A. So again, beautiful. I reworked pretty much the entirety, because you know in Breach you have all the capture zones that you have to capture in succession. Here we don't have that, obviously, in Dominion. So I inspired myself by the grandiose imperial courtyards you see in like Chinese fortresses and all that. So it was really a breath of fresh air to be able to rework this area almost from scratch. Our level artist Janie really inspired herself as well from those courtyards, and a lot of meticulous detail was put into these areas, and I think it really comes out well. And Fred, would you like to say something?
So you'll notice there's a lot of fire around that area, and even starting from the attacker spawn going up to capture point A, really our focus was like thick atmosphere. You're really going, you know, you're kind of breaching into something, but in Dominion now. So really wanted to have the feeling of the attackers going through the fire, through the catapult destroyed buildings, everything like that. And for that, we kind of decided to splurge a little bit and make new fire textures for this map specifically, because there was so much fire everywhere. So performance-wise, I was like, we can do better than this. So new fire texture, optimized everything, trimmed down a lot on the performance again. I'm a big fan of that. And really, my goal was just to make the fires feel full, instead of having like a bunch of little tendrils or something like that. Just a
Very
very
good.
full atmosphere with like embers and just a lot of fire.
Fire.
Very cool. I think you nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's really the theme of that capture zone. It's a lot of destruction, and you can see how the war had been raging on in that area. But let's take a look at capture zone C, and you'll see a opposite theme going on. It's an air of serenity, and you see that the war, the battle hasn't quite touched this area yet, and you have the beautiful peach tree that was mentioned earlier. So this it's very emblematic of that character that of the hero skin that we're releasing. So again, we kind of kept it similar to the. This is normally in Breach where the guardian, where the guardian spawns, and you have to defeat him. And so here we kept it similar, but we also wanted to rework it a bit more, just so that it's Dominion friendly and ample space for players to fight in.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
so yeah, VFX side, we really wanted to push that serenity, so we have all the waterfalls, a nice little steam, in winter, instead of the peach tree flowers, petals falling, we have a bit of snow, and then in the mire, we have a bunch of little fireflies over the pond. A lot more humid, we have like water drips.
I'm
from
getting
the-
a lot of Cathay
from
feels from the
roofs
backdrop.
and,
Any of you
very
Warhammer
much-
Fantasy players out
much
there know
calmer
exactly what I'm
ambiance.
talking
There is
about.
no
This feels like it's going to be a part of the
catapults
Cathay
raining down
map.
on that part of the map, so we made it, and with the vista outside.
Oh, a jumping
and,
fish.
the fishes in the pond.
Side fish,
Yeah. So it's very different tone.
Yeah, for sure. So now I think we can move on to take a look at the intro cinematics.
Oh, yeah.
That are always fun. Here we have from the attacker's side, catapults raining down as the attackers begin their approach to take over the fortress. And from the defender's side, you see they're gathering their troops and going to meet the troops that are coming to attack the fortress. And so quite simple, but again, it's always fun. I have fun storyboarding these, and then we pass it over to Martin, who did a great job helping out
Right, yeah.
with these. So yeah, great job on that.
Oh, yeah.
Now, okay, so we took a look at the overview of the map. Everything is usually as how I explained all the other converted maps. So here I added a new navigational path that is not there in Breach.
Okay.
So let's take a look at zip lines in the map.
Mm.
Yes. So here, yeah. So if you're going over to capture zone A, but then you decide, oh man, I really don't want to continue heading in that direction, and I'd rather move over to C. You can do that by taking these well-placed zip lines, and you can cross over the map, and yeah, now you end up at capture point C. From the defender side, you also have that same ability. You can change your mind and change course, and yeah. So I can hear already. I don't even have to see the chat. I can hear people. Please listen. Okay, streamers.
There's
Streaming.
more.
Yes. Okay. So, I was very conscientious of the placing of the zip lines. So because zip lines lead to
Drop attacks.
drop attacks, our favorite, right?
Right.
So in this case, I specifically placed the zip lines outside of the thresholds of the main lane, where it gets pushed back and forth. So
Smart.
therefore, you won't have any easy kills from. They're really meant for traversal, and for those of you who get greedy and push your minion lane past the thresholds, then it's fair game. All right. So
We're tough but fair. Yeah.
yes,
Appreciate that.
yes. So they're really meant for traversal, and yeah, as I said, if you get greedy, deal with the consequences.
Gotcha.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
That's cool. Well, I'm glad you're thinking about it like that.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
good. No willy nilly.
We
No
learn
willy-nilly.
things over the years.
Yeah.
We know what players want, what they don't, what they want less of, and we try and adapt.
No, I'm down with that. I like it. I like the new map. Looks great. Looks beautiful.
Now that It's very cool, and on top of that too, I think some extra work went into.
We got a lot of that work going into the vista all around the map.
Yeah, yeah.
So as you saw earlier, and even in
Oh,
some of
yeah.
the menu
Look at
backdrops
that.
and stuff like that, a lot of that stuff's been carried over from them. So we have new clouds, new cloud textures also, not only fire. So new cloud textures placed all around the
God, and you
map. Some
I
further,
keep
some
saying it.
closer
Why
a
are
little
we
bit,
sleeping on the
really to try and
Wulin?
attain that,
Are you not seeing how
feng shui-
gorgeous
feng
this
shui
is?
style of,
Why do we
painting.
sleep on the
Yeah.
Wulin, guys?
Feng Shui style painting,
Ugh.
where it's really that picturesque Chinese mountains with the clouds rolling and having a lot of that layering a bit, where you see some parts of the peak and you have very shapely clouds rolling down. Yeah, I think that's the best way I can describe it. But, yeah.
It looks absolutely great, and honestly, like watching these videos and having had a chance to play at the map myself, this is super off script. But I just gotta say, like we are closing, like we're rounding the end of year 9. Like holy crap, this looks good. Like it does. It looks so
Yeah,
amazing.
the
Like,
whole
the work that y'all put into this, and our artists and modelers and the VFX and the level design, the audio, like everything that goes into these, like just man, we can make some good looking maps. So.
Yeah,
Awesome stuff.
It's been great, and I'd like to give a few shout-outs
Yeah,
to the team, if
absolutely.
I may. First of all, Jani and Jordan, who did a lot of the level art. All the level art on this map. They really did a tremendous job on this one. They nailed it. A lot of love was put into it. I'd like to shout out Olivia from our audio team, who did
So
such a
while
great
they're
job
doing
on
that,
this.
I do want to just
And also
say
our
this.
modelers, Daniela and Mathieu.
Everything about this new season so far looks
For
beautiful.
me,
I love
shout
the
out
new
to
map.
the rest of
I
the
like
people
the
who
new
did
hero
the
skin. It does look
because it
good.
was super
I like the references to
easy
Liu
and
Bei
smooth
because the
process
Peachtree
right from
is
the
a great
start. We already
reference,
knew
and
what we
I'm
wanted.
pleased with
So
Raph for
working
doing
on
that.
iterating all those effects,
The visuals, the
very,
effects,
very
everything
fantastic.
looks great. Everything on the battle
And,
pass
yeah,
looks
the rest
good.
of the FX team,
The
for
one
all the
area
feedback
that I
we
think
gave
is weak
for
is the lore.
all the new stuff.
And what I was going to say before I got interrupted,
And,
I'll be
shout out to
honest,
Martin.
what I
Yeah,
really,
Martin, for
really
your
want
first,
to see
cinematics there.
is I want to know, were they inspired by
Cool.
Tianqi Long when doing Commander Yi?
No, it's
I mean, it's too
constructive,
coincidental.
it's-
He's
it's
the Jade
process.
Dragon. Tianqi Long is the Blue
That's great,
Dragon.
yeah, so
I did a
for
whole
everybody,
story of Tianqi
everybody,
Long
watching back for
conflicting
us,
with
just
General
thank you very
Zhe.
much, everybody. And thanks to you too
Like,
for coming on to
and
talk
this
about
whole,
this,
and the whole event is
episode.
called the Dragon versus
Which,
the
folks,
Snake.
at home.
I
Game Pass,
mean,
converted to map.
Come
First
on,
Wulin
guys.
map,
Look,
first
I
converted
won't be
Breach
upset.
map,
I won't be mad.
live
All you got to
tomorrow.
do is just say, hey,
Tomorrow
we like
can
your
play
Blue
this.
Dragon
So,
idea, but we
really
wanted to
look
make
forward
our own
that. So
character
thank you both for coming on the show.
instead.
Folks, listen,
And I will be
don't worry, though, 'cause
totally
coming up
fine
next,
with that.
we
I
have
just want to
Pack
know,
Packs, in
did
case you
you
don't wanna miss
get
this.
inspired
And in
by the
between
Blue
here,
Dragon?
we've got an
That's all I
awesome
want to
segment here,
know.
So you can
That's all
check
I
out
want to know.
the cool new armor variations for the Wulin and the Outlanders. So stick around, and we'll be right back.
All right, moving on. Let's see what they got. New outfits. It looks good. I just don't like the monkey mask. I will never like that monkey mask. Next, Tiandi looking solid. Tiandi always looking solid. Ooh, I like the chest on Zanhu. Oh, okay. I kind of like that look for Zhongjun. Like a younger. Ooh. That could be a younger Tianqi Long. What if that's a young Tianqi Long before he got white haired? Ooh, I'm thinking on that. And Nusha looks cute. Pirate. Okay, not bad. I like Pirate's look. Medjai looks alright. Does Afira look any different? Call me crazy. I don't think it looks any different. I like Ocelot's helm. Hatoon's chest looks good. And oh boy, another Virtuoso look to emote spam over me after killing me. The Wulin look better. The Wulin all look better. Now I need to write a scenario where Yi and Si Long. Oh, y'all want me to write about Tianqi Long meeting Commander Yi? Ooh, alright. Alright. That could be fun. Patch notes time. It's time for the patch notes, the part that most everyone cares about. I guarantee you that after the patch notes segment, a lot of people are going to leave. All right, fine. Let me know in chat, guys. Let me know in chat. Should I write a story about Tianxi Long and Commander Yi interacting? Let me know in chat. Let me know in chat if I should write that. I really like this music. Now let me know in chat, guys. I want to hear your thoughts. Should I do that? Let me know.
Welcome back.
All right, here we go.
So I'm joined again by the one, the only JC.
Yes.
Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
We were definitely not sitting in the back.
No, not at all. But look, before we get into patch notes, I think we missed something really important.
Yes.
Yeah. For Starter Dominion, do you have any shout outs?
Yeah, so like a lot of people were like working super hard on Starter Dominion, right? So we have our game design team that did a lot of like the initial work. We had a lot of work coming from our GPP team, so our programmers, our online team that helped us do a bunch of stuff. We had a bunch of art. So like it's usually a big group effort whenever we do these types of things. So really big shout outs to every single team involved. I'm probably missing people, but they know who they are, and they're gonna ding me when we get back to the office. That's fine. But outside of this, like honestly, we're really happy, really excited.
Yeah.
And everybody worked really hard. So
It looks
good job, everybody.
It looks really cool.
Yeah.
Can't wait to play. All right. Let's get into the patch.
Patch notes, right? I know a lot of people are waiting for patch notes. I'm gonna temper expectations a little bit this time. They're not as big as they were last time.
Okay. I don't mind if they're small. I just want.
It's still impactful what we're showing today, so that's good. And we're gonna get back to a lot more hero balancing next season.
Okay.
So first up, we have Anti-Gank Part 2, right? So a little while ago, we did Anti-Gank Part 1, where we normalized our hit reactions to make sure that ganking would be a bit more challenging to properly gank, do 100-0 ganks and sort of stuff, and it's just a revenge, and a bunch of things that work with this. But it was Part 1, right? So Part 1 was really focused on when you're hitting opponents with bashes, with strikes or whatever, but there was still a bunch of situations that could still happen quite a bit that are fixed now. So for example, right, so whenever you block, you parry, or you deflect, you now enter your first hit stun state, and you gain 25% damage reduction from others.
Oh!
So this is already the case when you're getting hit.
Oh,
now
okay.
Blocking, parrying, deflecting, now
interesting.
It performs the exact same thing. So this is a big thing. It was a little bit niche. Sorry, I'm getting like my wire here is having fun. Yeah, so it's a bit niche. There was some ganks that you could do that if you made your opponent's block, you could reset your hit stun and go back into it. So with this, it should make it a little bit better. It also makes it so that if you parry somebody and you get bashed out of your parry, it still counts as your first hit stun state. So you go into the proper states, and it's meant to normalize all those like a bit more unique situations here to make sure it works out fine.
That's great.
Now there's another one here that has a little bit of an exception, but I'll be able to explain. So you now enter the first hit stun state, but you gain 75% damage reduction from other sources.
Good.
Instead of 25, right?
Good.
So the rule
I like this.
Is when you enter first hit stun state, I'm going to repeat this a lot. I'm going to mess it up, but it's fine. Normally when you enter that state, right, you get 25% damage reduction from other sources, not from the person that attacked you initially. But the thing with counter guard breaking is that there's a lot of ganks that can start with you guard break somebody, then they counter guard break, and you could kind of like have one of your allies hit them during the counter guard break.
That's really
and that's really, really bad. Those are really easy to set up. So to really curb that behavior, we kept it at what it was before. So before you didn't enter the first hit stun state, but you got 75% damage reduction. So this now, you do enter your hit stun state, but you still keep that 75% damage reduction.
Good.
Big shout out to a couple of our players that we reached out to.
Good.
Especially when we were playing for the tournaments, because this can have an impact on our tournaments. We're doing brawls, there's group fights, there's a bunch of stuff involved. And initially we had left it at 25%, and after some discussions with them, we reverted it back to 75 because it made a lot more sense. So that was really, really good. So like, really thank you for.
I think that's a good change. Very good change.
We also have now that when a player countered guard breaks, the players who initiated the guard break no longer gains damage reduction. So this is again to make sure that we don't encourage these guard break ganks. So before you would get damage reduction, now you no longer do it. You no longer do. So if somebody tries to initiate these ganks, it's time to peel the person who initiated the guard break.
Okay.
It's great. You're not going to get damage reduction, so it's super awesome. You get full damage, and it works out.
Fantastic.
That's good.
And then finally, so this one is a more complex one, is when the initiator of a pin is interrupted, the victim of the pin now transitions to the proper hit stun state, not stat state, thank you, but it's fine, for the duration of the interrupt state, right? So there's a lot to unwrap here, so I have to explain this.
What does that mean?
Right, so it's a little bit complicated. But you might have noticed sometimes when you're playing and you pin somebody, and then when one of both players gets interrupted, they take a hit from somebody else. That player goes into a hit stun, and then the other player goes into kind of like a bit of a we call it like an interrupt state where you kind of bounce back a little bit, right? And so this state specifically is a result of a pin that binds two players together breaking, and it's like the person that didn't get interrupted goes into this state. Now, with this, there was a very, very specific situation where if you had someone that pinned, let's say Pirate, for example, right? Pirate does walk the plank, impale the sword into the opponent. If one of Pirate's allies hits Pirate, Pirate is going to get kicked out of the it takes a little bit of a hit stun animation. The opponent gets they go into that the interrupt state, but it would reset their hit stun state. Because of this, you could, in theory, and it's a bit hard to do, but it was still possible, use your trajectories to interrupt your allies that are ganking people to reset their hit stun so that you could go and deal full damage on them. So this should no longer happen.
Okay.
When you do interrupt a pin like this, the victim of that pin is not going to enter the proper hit stun state. So if they were in neutral, they're going to go into first hit stun.
Yeah, I
If they
think,
were in
okay,
first hit
I don't have a problem with that.
Second hit stun.
I don't have a problem with that.
Round out this entire process so that it makes a lot more sense, and it focuses and it works with the rules that we currently have in place that work really, really well for ganking. So this should help you not getting ganked a little bit less. A lot of these are very, very specific. I know it's complicated, so we're gonna have like the full patch notes with explanations as to how these things kind of work, so you can go read them if you need more information. But that's kind of the gist of it.
All right.
Right?
Thank you.
And so next up, we have a little bit something with damage shields, right?
Okay.
So what are damage shields? Well, there's a bunch of perks, there's feats, there's things that give you shields, as you can see on your health bar right there. See, there's like a yellow portion on top of your health bar. So we have a little bit of an issue in the game right now where there's two types of shields. There's temporary shields and there's permanent shields. And so permanent shields are pretty easy. When you get a permanent shield, it stays there until it's gone. And if you get another permanent shield, it adds to the shield value. With temporary shields, however, the way it worked originally was if you get a shield that's temporary, that will expire in X amount of time, and you get another temporary shield, they would merge together and create one bigger shield with the best values of each. So as an extreme example, let's say I got a shield that gave me like 90 HP of shield, but lasted for 1 second. And then while that one is active, I gain another shield that lasts for 2 minutes, but shields me for 1 HP.
Let me guess. You get a super shield.
Exactly, right? Exactly.
Okay.
So you would get a shield that would be a huge shield and last for a long period of time. This is what happens often. It's most seen when exiting Revenge, because Revenge gives you a temporary shield. We have heroes like Jormungandr that has feats that give him temporary shields when he lands Hammer Slams. Those are super common. When you're in Revenge, you can garbage somebody, throw them, land a Hammer Slam, and it would interact with this quite a bit. So now I'm super happy to say this is gone.
Wow.
So it's really interesting because now like temporary damage shields are now unique and they no longer combine. So this means that if you get Revenge and you get those other shields, they'll be able to they're treated as individual shields. And
it makes sense to me.
Expire with the and keep the ones that are shorter or longer or whatever. So The big thing with this is that it will affect shield. It'll nerf some heroes. At the same time, this gives us a lot more design space to work with because it lets us put back more temporary damage shields in feats in a bunch of different areas where we were very, very skittish about doing it because there's always implications that are problematic.
I don't have a
We
problem
wanna
with
go
this.
into
I mean, I don't think it
We
was
wanna create
necessary, but I don't have a
more
problem with
interactions
it.
that we don't want. But now we actually can have shields back. So a huge, huge, huge thank you to our programming team. He worked tirelessly for a long time to get this fixed properly, to make it function the right way. And it's a big endeavor that might probably lead to other really good things that we can do in the future. So I can't wait, not necessarily regarding shields, but more regarding what we call like energy systems in the game, right? So a shield is an energy. You can
I mean, I hear a lot of people upset. I don't think it's upsetting.
Well,
I don't know. I think it's fine.
Making those aspects a little bit better.
To be honest, I don't think it's a problem that pops
And
up
one
enough to
last
warrant
thing
this
that we have
change, but
here,
I don't think it's a bad change.
It's a bug fix, but it's a very, very, very important one. So most of you that are looking at this right now.
Oh,
probably
thank
figured-
you.
Or you tried to play elimination, and then every round or so, you get disconnected. Somebody gets disconnected. Something bad happens, right? So we should have fixed the disconnects in round-based game modes.
Good.
It's only on round-based game modes, and the more players were in that game mode, the higher the chance of it happening. It also occurred quite a bit when you were spectating a game mode, because when you're spectating, you kind of count as an extra player, so the bug can also happen to you. This was super important for us to fix for the tournament. It's crucial that this works in the tournament because then it's kind of hard to cast the tournament if it keeps disconnecting, right?
Of course.
So the idea here is that this should no longer happen. If it does still happen, however, please report it. If you see instances of this happening, please report it. Internally, I spoke to our programming team again. They can't reproduce it anymore, but unfortunately, it's a little bit of a shot in the dark. But they're very confident that we fixed it, so hopefully we'll all be good there. Right? So that is it for patch notes. So like I said, like next to you, we have a lot more hero balancing stuff. We wanted to focus on the anti-gang part 2 here. It's a lot of work. I want to thank Noel, who some of you, I don't think he's ever been on the den there, but he worked like a long time, long hours to get that in. Just to give a bit of perspective, to get those rules to function, you have to go into the data for every single hero, adjust a ton of stuff to make sure everything respects the rules. He did a lot of research into like what would be the exceptions, what could happen here and there. So it's a lot of work. And so because of this, like it was our main focus for this season. Now, like I said, next to you, a lot more hero balancing coming. So we're going to get back on regular schedule and keep that going again throughout the year.
Well, that's great news.
Awesome.
Yeah, all around great news. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
And once again, so stick around, and because next we have the triple threat segment. Yeah, and we'll return right after this.
Threats.
Triple threat.
Oh, baby, a triple.
Okay. I'm gonna jump out of this real quick. John, second. Okay. I'm just gonna mute it temporarily because I want to talk for a minute, and I'm not all that interested in the triple threat tournament. I mean, if you are, you can go watch it elsewhere, but I want to talk for a minute about what I'm seeing. Okay, so let's talk for just a minute, guys. Let's talk for just a minute. I'm going to take off my headphones for this. I need a shower. Okay. All right, so let's talk. So first of all, I want to say I love this new Wulin season. The map is gorgeous. It doesn't even feel like a reworked map. It looks like they made a brand new map. Gorgeous. Beautiful. I love it. The design is great. The hero skin, Commander Yi, looks cool. It is a cool design. The reference to Liu Bei is tight. I think it's really, really creative, and I like that it is a contrast to General Zhe, who is a reference to Cao Cao. So, all in all, really, really like that. I think that is really, really cool. Follow up on that, I like the new weapons from the Battle Pass. I like a lot of the new effects and ideas from the Battle Pass. I like a lot of this stuff. It looks really cool. I think it is all good stuff. And as for the patch notes, I know a lot of you are probably disappointed. What? No buffs or nerfs? He explained. They're going to do more buffs and nerfs and general hero patch notes next title update, but they wanted to fix some ganking issues now, and I'm fine with that. Y'all got to realize, and I want to make this clear, I know a lot of you don't respect this, but you got to realize, doing a game like this, it is far smarter to do small, spaced out updates rather than just do a bunch at once and possibly end up hurting the game more than you meant to. So I think that what they did was smart. And I think that the way they're approaching it is also very smart. Now, with all that said, I do have a few problems. The first is, like I said, I wish that they just referenced General Tian Qilong, because I already wrote it. You just gotta contact me, Ubi, and ask if it's okay. I'll say yes. I want you to use my characters. That's why I make them. So there's that, but that's a side point. The issue I have right now is from the lore. And I know, no one cares about lores. The problem I have is this. The Hatun have taken over Heathmore. They are now in control. Let's just face it. That's the way it is. The Chimera... Oh, they're already done. Never mind. Back to it. We'll talk at the end. I didn't expect them to end so soon. We'll talk at the end. So let's see what the community corner has, and then we'll wrap up for the day. Because I gotta eat lunch, I gotta shower, and then I gotta make a video. What did you miss, Ayaz? Wait till my video. I'll release a video later today going over everything. Taking a while to get this up. I probably could have finished my thoughts.
Welcome
All right, here we go.
back here at the community corner.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we are super excited to be here today to check in with all of that. But before we do that, we're going to do a quick, that's a long list. A quick recap of everything we covered today, because there was a lot. So first of all, first things first, because that's what first means. Tomorrow, new season goes live. Y9 Season 4, it's Conquest. So with that, be excited, because there's a new battle pass, which is also going live tomorrow with the J Dragon.
Very cool.
Which looks super sweet.
So cool.
The Legacy Pass as well from Year 5 Season 4, so get all your icy piratey fun goodness in there, so that'll be really cool. And the Battle Bundle you can pick up to get both of them together, which will also give you an extra 25 tiers in both passes, so a really good way to get a jump start on all of that. On top of that, new hero skin, Prince Yi, available for purchase tomorrow for 25k steel. He looks incredible.
So cool. I love the armor.
I know. Like, I'm legit gonna play Tiandi now just to play with the skin, which is great. So I'm really excited for that. So, also the seasonal event, the Dragon and the Snake, which is coming with the free event pass, which goes live tomorrow from December 4th through the 25th. So, you know what you're doing up to Christmas now. So there you go. Just grab that event pass. On top of that, a new converted map, the Chain Pass. First Wulin Dominion map, first converted Breach map into Dominion. So really historic all around, and it looks incredible. So
it is great.
Super cool.
Oh man, so good. On top of that, listen, we got the throwback event too from Frostwind Dynasty with the game mode Ice Brawlers returning with the free event pass, which is live from December 25th through January 15th. Okay, so that's good. We got more bullet points. We got more. We're gonna also keep an eye out, because there's also gonna be holiday themed content of the week coming back around that time. So, ooh, yes, we got some goodies. We got some goodies coming out. So, Throwback Game Mode 2 of the event Janyu's Gambit, which is returning on January 22nd through the 29th. So legit, like one of my favorite like original game mode we did back in year 3. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. So.
It'll be my first time trying it.
Oh, dude, you're gonna have so much fun. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's a great mode. So also we have Hero Fests for Lawbringer, Kensei, and Shinobi. I trust you all to read the dates. You don't need me to read.
January 8th, January 15th, January 22nd. Got it.
I remember the last time you're like, no, I'm gonna read the dates.
Too late. I can read them if you want.
No. We've already moved on. We can't go back. No, we can't go back.
Go!
It's impossible. It's impossible to go back. But also, Starter Dominion is going to go live also tomorrow from December 4th through the 18th. So there's that. And the Friend Referral Program will be live around that time, too, with all those sweet rewards. Cal, Tez, you're coming back with me, guys. I need more rewards, so yeah, I'm holding you to it. Also, the Triple Threat 2v2 closed qualifiers this weekend, December 6th, so check it out. And the Bounce Patch goes live tomorrow with all the changes for the Anti-Gang Phase 2, the Revenge Shield bug, so that's really cool stuff here. Okay.
What a short list.
Just a short
Just a
little
short list.
bit.
Well, I got some more stuff for you.
Oh, man, okay.
Because we have some content of the week coming up, available tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
So exciting. We have the Mythic outfit, the Mystical Barrier for 15.
That's kind of neat, actually.
15,000 steel. Mood
I cast Spellbinding Circle.
And here,
That's what it is.
It's really cool.
We have another mood effect, the Power Talisman for 5,000 steel.
Nice.
I love the colors on this one.
I do too. Yeah, looks so good. Yeah, just the little
And the
prayer tags. Yeah.
We also have the Execution. Hold my tea for 10,000 steel.
Oh!
Tea, this is perfect for you. Obviously. We also have the signature.
Yes!
Trick. I think he's gonna stick it.
And nailed it.
Got it. For 5,000 steel. We also have the Retrofit Mood effect for Katun and Virtuosa, available indefinitely. It's called Phantom Horse for 5,000 steel.
That's a really cool horse.
It's really cool.
Very on
Look
brand.
at that. And, yeah, and gallops around.
Gallops around. It's great. It's cool. Mythical horses. We love it. So super cool on that. And also, hey, starting tomorrow, a new weekly arcade quest is going live. The Jano Michi Wahebi. Is that good? Oh man, okay. I'm just
Yeah,
like,
you said it
I
right.
don't know what I was waiting for there.
Jano Michi Wahebi.
So there's that. You can play that from December 4th to December 11th. Also, we have an event order for Starter Dominion Week 1, which will be live this weekend from December 5th through the 8th. So be the faction with the most Dominion matches won. Yeah, and get cool stuff.
Yeah, and now we have Community Corner. So I'm going to pass the mic to our friends on the community management team, Josh and TJ, to showcase the wonderful latest content from our community. The floor is
All right,
yours.
let's see what the community has for us.
Welcome back.
Am I gonna get
once again
featured?
to the
Doubtful.
Community Corner. As always, I am Josh, and I am joined with
TJ.
Everybody say
TJ.
hi.
Hi, TJ.
Hi, TJ.
Hi, TJ.
Hi, TJ.
Hi, TJ.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. It's my first Warriors Den, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Seeing what all Year 9 Season 4 changes, things that are coming. I'm excited to be here with you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. We're super glad to have you. So yeah, we've been showing off Year 9 Season 4 TU1 today. It's dropping tomorrow. We're gonna be having Ice Brawlers later on in the month, which I'm super excited about. I love dropping people into a drink. It's just so fun.
To a drink?
Yeah, the pool of ice cold water.
Okay.
Yeah, they just get like frozen. They die. It's great. I would love to see some UGC clips of that on the Reddits and stuff. So make sure you're posting all of that cool stuff. And then we got Starter Dominion as well. So it's got a nice little new game mode for players to kind of like introduce their friends to For Honor and have it be a little less stressful. So make sure you're getting your friends in. So you can.
I love you guys, but we know all this.
But
We know.
of clips, we've got some really cool UGC and photo mode stuff to show you today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the first one. The first one is from Odd Review, and as you can see, things are not going too well right now. Everyone is on fire. Fire's happening. Feats are going off. This guy is getting absolutely worked into the corner. A little small gank going on. But I don't know if you noticed, but you're not necessarily standing in the greatest place. This is where spatial awareness comes into play because you get drop like.
Whee!
Gotta watch for those
Saw that
speed
coming.
arms. You gotta watch your step. Come on now.
It's the wall 2.0.
Yup. Yeah. And then we've got some cool photo mode stuff from Ben R. or Benner, showing up a Great Glad, defeating a cool Soe. I love the colors on this one. They're super cool. There's actually another one, too, that has some great colors. This one is from John Farmers. The enemy team is in breaking. Oh, a good fight's going to happen? No, he's going to jump off and die.
I'm good.
That happened to me the other day.
And then we've got another awesome photo mode collection from Ben once again. This is one that I said I really love the colors. The blues really pop on this with the red eyes.
Great.
Ooh, that is good. That is a good design.
Cool axe.
I want that axe.
Yeah, we got to figure out where that axe is from so we can make some really cool drip on the game. Now we've got another clip here from General Yak. They're facing off against the Kyoshin, and I don't know if you can tell, but the minions are also doing like little baby damage. He's getting worked by Scent and the minions, and then the minion gets the final blow. Insane. I'd be so mad. Like,
you think you rage quit?
Probably. It wouldn't be the first time that I've seen it. And then lastly, we've got a cool batch of photos from All Father Media showing off what For Honor would look like as a first-person game.
That'd be kind of crazy.
Also, photo mode as well. You can like zoom into like where the head is at, and then they added the health bars to show like what it would look like. Really cool stuff.
I play that.
Yeah, no, I play that too. That's awesome. But yeah, like those are all the clips that we have for today. If you'd like to be featured or shown, whether on our social media or on the community corner where we are now, just continue to submit your clips, your artwork, your cosplay, Twitter, Reddit, Instagram. Tag us, don't tag us. Regardless, we're gonna see it anyway. We're always looking for stuff to post up. So keep your DMs open because we're gonna be in there at some point in time. Like I said, we would love to have your stuff featured. So come on down. Before we go, just lastly want to say Starter Dominion kicks off tomorrow. Grab a friend, grab 2, grab 3, hop into Dominion. It's a much less stressful, much less stake version of the game mode that you can get your friends in and try it out. So you, person watching that, you want to get your friend in, but they don't want to play because they think Dominion's too hard or For Honor's too hard, it's easy now. So hop into Starter Dominion, get your clips in on all the socials that I mentioned. And yeah, really cool to see it. But that is going to do it for us here. I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank you for being here. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and kick it back over to the studio. So we will see you again next time. Peace.
Oh man, amazing stuff.
So funny.
So good. Thank you so much, Josh. Thank you, TJ. Good to have you on the team now too. And man, you know, anytime like I see somebody take an intentional dive off of a bridge, like man, just fight. Just come on. Like it's For Honor.
I want to be on the team too. How do I get on the team, guys?
Nope.
How do you hire me to be on the lore writing team? I'll join you.
But, you know, that's
I'll join up. Hire me.
Good stuff.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having me on my very first Warriors Den.
Well, I was going to say the same thing. Well, thank you for having me.
On your very first Warriors Den.
On my very first ish. Something like that.
Ish.
Yeah.
Who's counting?
Yeah, definitely not me.
No. All right.
Okay, that's fine.
And we'll see you guys on the battlefield tomorrow.
Absolutely. But also, we're about to raid Malicious, though, too. So as soon as you get over there, pop the word Conquest in that chat and let him know you're coming there to take over his stream, all right?
Yeah.
Anyways, I think that's what we're doing. All right, cool.
All right.
All right, well, we'll see you next time, folks.
Bye.
All right. Let's have a conversation. Oh, shit. I forgot. 1 second. Okay, that worked. So let's have a brief conversation about everything that happened and all that we heard, because I do want to talk about it. So here's the deal. Let's go ahead and take that down. Take that down too. Okay. I want to say this. So here's what I have to say about the whole thing. Let's lower that. Get a nice clownfish there. He's poking his head out. Want to know what do you got to say, Raven? So I've been trying to get this out all throughout the stream, but I'm just going to say it now. The lore for this season is not as strong as it could be, and I'll explain what I mean by that. throughout the year, we've been kind of setting up what Heathmore looks like because of the Hatun. We see Astria and Calliope in an arena where Gul'Jin is having her prisoners fight amongst themselves. We have a treasure of Horkos that Horkos is trying to use to bring itself back, but we don't know what's happened to it because last we heard about it, Virtuosa and Coldheart were fighting over it, and they never verified who won that. I think we can assume Virtuosa won, but did she? And if she did win, what is she doing with it? What is she doing now? What does Virtuosa want to do now? Does she have any relevance in the lore at all? Or did you just add her because rapier hero? Whatever. In the third season, we had a callback to a historical period in the samurai history involving the Jorogumo, which was really cool. Now we've got the Wu Lin fighting amongst themselves, where we have the two commanders of the Wu Lin, these two leaders of the Wu Lin fighting amongst each other. And we also get confirmation that Chimera is now dead. I do not like that. No, here's the thing. I want to make this clear. I don't mind if you killed off Chimera, but you needed to be honest about it from the start, Raph. You needed to be honest. You kept saying, oh, wait till the last season. Wait till the last season. We'll tell you what's going on with Chimera in the last season. There's something going on with Chimera in the last season. What's going on with Chimera? Oh, they're dead. What? They're dead. Yeah, Chimera basically, the majority of them bent the knee to Hatun, so they joined up. And those that didn't decided to join up with Prince Yi, who is not himself Chimera. So they no longer answer to Holden Cross. They no longer answer to Daubeny. They don't answer to Chimera. They are just now joining up with a new group. Okay. You should have just been honest about it. I mean, just be honest. The Chimera is gone. Horkos is a remnant of its former self. Horkos is trying to pull itself back together, but with very limited, very poor success. Because Astria, as far as we know, is still locked in the Colosseum, and according to the way Raph put it, she's happy there. Seems odd. I thought that Astria's whole goal was to conquer Heathmore. Now she's very happy to spend the rest of her days fighting in the Colosseum alongside Calliope. Interesting change in her demeanor and behavior, but okay, fine, whatever. Then you say, oh, well, Horkos is trying to get a treasure. The treasure is going to restore Horkos, and it is being guarded by Vortigern. Except Vortigern gets his ass kicked by Coldheart, who then faces off with some out-of-nowhere Virtuosa who doesn't seem to be on anyone's side. She's not a knight. She's not with Chimera. She's not with Horkos. She just does what she wants. So, guess bum that idea, really. And then we get a history lesson, which is great. All of these short stories by themselves are good, but they leave me asking questions, and that question is, what now? The question is, what now? Astria doesn't seem intent on escape. The treasure of Horkos is now in the hands of someone that the lore doesn't seem to want to move forward with. And the Wu Lin leadership is being fought over between two commanders. What now? What's Ashfeld doing? What's Valkenheim doing? What's the Meyer doing? How are they responding to Gul'Jin's control? What's going on? What's going to happen? I'm hoping that in year 10, because let's face it, there's got to be a year 10. They wouldn't be doing all this stuff to entice new players like Starter Dominion if they weren't planning on continuing longer. So, yeah, we can pretty safely say there's going to be a year 10. They better tell us in year 10 what's happening, because something's got to give, you know what I'm saying? I think it is... here, you know what? This is something I haven't said about Virtuosa, about Ilaria, the Virtuosa, but I'm going to say this. Every character up until now has seemed to have a lore-relevant purpose. I mean, let's look at the Outlanders. Pirates showed up to shake up the faction war between Horkos and Chimera. Medjai showed up because all of Heathmore was in danger, and they've stuck around because they have no home to go back to. Aphira showed up because of the Celestial Sphere, which is what gave Horkos the leg up anyway. Ocelot showed up because Horkos raided their lands for gold, and that gold is what was used to push Horkos' conquest. Varangian Guard, the Vikings, showed up because of what happened in Valkenheim, and they still stuck around out of their oaths. Sohei showed up because the Meyer needed new defenders against all these new threats. We have characters who have shown up who have had lore-relevant reasons for being there and still have reason to be there. What the hell is Virtuosa here for? She doesn't fight for any faction. She's not for the Knights. She's not part of some oppressed group. She's not part of any faction that Horkos effed with or that Hatun effed with. Literally, the whole lore of Ilaria and the Virtuosa is Ilaria was a street rat who learned to fight growing up on the mean streets of Ashfeld, hates the Knights, decided to go do her own thing, joined a pirate crew, got sick of the pirate crew, left the pirate crew, came back just to steal money from her old captain. That's it. What else is she doing? What role does she play? Who is she going to fight for? And you might say, she fights for herself. Yeah, bullshit. Everyone in Heathmoor is fighting for something or someone. Anyone who's fighting just for themselves or for their own interests inevitably will ally with someone because they need the resources. There's an old saying, it goes down to something like this. The mammals and the birds were at war. The mammals went to the bat and said, fight with us against the birds. And the bat said, no, I stand by myself. I don't join y'all. So the birds came to the bat and said, fight with us. You're a flyer too. Fight with us against the mammals. No, I'm not joining you either. I stand alone. The battle wages and the mammals win. The bat flies over to the mammals and says, hey, let me join in on the victory feast. And the mammals said, you fight alone, bat. Remember? That's what you said. You don't get to join in on our feast. And it's the same thing here. If you have a character who stands alone, who doesn't engage with any group or any community or any side, they can't reap the benefits. Inevitably, you have to pick a side, even if temporarily. Even the famous Lubu, who we've been talking about as everyone wanting to be the new hero. Everyone's like, the new hero, please let it be Lubu. Please let it be Lubu. Take Lubu. He joined sides. He just betrayed them when he felt like it. An island by itself cannot stand. Inevitably, you have to decide where you stand. A Virtuosa doesn't stand for anything. So, what we have right now is lore that has stagnated. Now, here's the benefit. Here's the hope. And this is my hope. I hope that what's going on is that in this year 9, it's basically just a here's the status quo. That's what I hope is going on. Here is the status quo. Astria is imprisoned and fighting alongside Calliope for Gul'jin's entertainment. Horkos is trying to reassert itself but just can't because they've lost their treasure. And the Wulin are having a battle for control on who's going to rule them. That is the status quo now. Then next year they're going to say, and here's how we shake up the status quo. That is my hope. That is my hope. Because remember, they kind of did that in the past with the year 4, season 1 hope, where they reestablished the status quo with the Truce of Wyverndale, and then had Horkos shake things up. So I don't mind this year where it's like, here's the status quo, here's what's going on, here's how the world of Heathmoor is looking right now with Hatun's win. But year 10 has to shake up the status quo. Year 10 has to shake up the status quo. Now, when the new hero skin comes out, Commander Yi, I will read it. I will do a video. I'll do 2 videos on it because I'm going to read the lore to you, and then I'm going to analyze the lore for you. So look forward to that. And I'll be releasing a video later today going over a lot of the stuff that we saw in this video so that you all know what's coming. And I want to make it very clear, I love just about everything I saw. The only thing that bothers me is what the lore implies right now. It could fix itself. It could fix itself. But as it stands right now, it's got some problems that need to be addressed. So, that is, I think, everything that I have to say. Now, my next order of business is I'm going to go take a shower, grab some lunch, and then I'm going to make the summary video. And tomorrow, when the new season drops, we are going to talk all about the new hero skin. I will probably stream For Honor tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. yeah, that's it. All right, well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a good time anyway. And as always, guys, I will see you in my next video. Take care.